El Maestro speaks.
El Maestro speaks.
El Maestro speaks podcast.
This podcast is brought to you by St. Lucie Multi-Purpose Cooperative. They have their branch at Mankayan and the sub-office at the second floor of ABC Building, Palmville, Pugis, La Trinidad, Benguet. This podcast is brought to you by San Felsi Cafe, located at KM5 Balil, La Trinidad, Benguet, behind the Caltex gas station.
And we're recording, testing. So, first and foremost, congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome to the club.
Thank you, sir.
And for those who are listening with me right now is, paano ko ba i-describe ito? Wala akong naihanda na Wala akong naihanda na yung introduction ngayon ko Kung bakit? Kasi kung i-introduce kita, sila nga more than 5 pages. One volume samat ngayon. So nga, he was, and still is, a teacher. He was working before at DepEd, was one of the coaches na nagpasikat ng combat sports dito sa province of Benguet. Of course, when we were in college, mentor ko to ng Wushu Taulo. And after that, now he is working at National Sports. Ano yung NSA nga pala?
National Sports Association.
Association, yeah. And working still in promoting combat sports, none other than Sir Bryan, Olod. So thank you so much for coming here.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah. So, of course, alam na siguro ng mga tao ng pag-uusapan natin ngayon is yung passion natin. It's all about sports. It's all about yung mga, sa tingin ng mga tao, basagan ng mukha. Pero bago yan, can you please tell us the story? Saan tayo lumaki? And then yung mga experience natin na when we were young, and how were you introduced to martial arts?
Muna amin, would like to invite everyone to follow and listen to our friend here, Sir Clyde Sakpa, on his El Maestro Speaks podcast. So good morning to everyone. I am Coach Bryan. Some people call me Sir Bryan. Some people call me Coach B. So ako po ay lumaki sa different places. Nyangaroon kat ni Father Mick at he was assigned to different places. I was born actually in Pagudpod, Ilocos Norte to start with.
Wow.
Because I'm a half Igorot and Ilocano.
Half Igorot and Ilocano.
Yes. My mom is actually from Pagudpod, Ilocos Norte. And but they met with my dad before, according to their stories, in Metro Manila. So from nagsinawad di Igorot ko na Ilocano hindi. So when they went home, that's where we were born in Ilocos Norte. Siguro if I remember it right, Sir Kai, siguro mga 3-4 years old, umalis kami sa Ilocos. We stayed in my father's place in Tadjan, Mountain Province. Because my father is half Montañosa and half Ibinguet.
So by that time, ang first language is Ilocano, and then you went there, nakasorsulo ka mo, Tingagsaw City.
Hindi balay mi gawin, sir. No, in our house, we usually speak Ilocano. So my father doesn't usually speak to us
in his language.
Yes, kan-kanay. Ngam amomot no ada kami di kabubingan mi. Usually gamin magitongtong ti anak at hampay nga talaga nga inclined tapos we were not really we did not really stayed in Lubon in Tadjan that long. So inmalis kami manan dito Mangkayan.
Jesus, nagkailan tagayan ti apagbiit.
Actually mga niramdamag sir, actually ni father ko Ibinguet daytang bakon tapos Mangkayan. Jay Balili. So nga dati kakailan ni Jay. And Jay Lula na. Jay Mother na. Sorry, Jay Lula mi. Jay Mother na, titaga Benguet.
Tiga Benguet. I see.
So nga, from Mangkaya ta, nagtitrabaho kami ni Father Midi, dito yung Benguet, security guard.
Security guard.
So nag-guard jay suna, jay suyok, jay...
Do you mind?
Mining. Pero very little actually jay memory ko jay ngam I still remember jay suyok. And then afterwards, we transferred jay Baguio, and then afterwards, santo kami muna napan jay Itogon. So jay Itogon Benguet, jay Sangilo Mines, minasan mo lang. So tinagugwardiyan ni Amami. So that's where the place na talaga nga formative years ko. And I started my elementary there. So grade 1, kindergarten hanggang grade 5. Yan. So sa Itogon. So
Itogon.
In Itogon Benguet, that's where my formative years talaga nga tayo nga kabubingan tayo di.
Do you remember yung mga teachers niyo? Maalala mo pa yung
In Itogon, I still have, I remember some. I remember some advisors. Duma, nag-retire dan. Shout out nga, naging advisors ko gaya. May elementary years ko dito Itogon. I remember the mother of our friend still when we were in grade 2. Ma'am Kidangi. So, adapay lang so na jay poblasyon.
Yeah.
And gira dumagamin sir, handa kay nga taga Jemad lang talaga usually from ni Kokpadam.
They were brought there because of the mines.
Yeah, mostly.
Because I remember yung tita ko din nasa Bayabas ngayon. They were at Akupan before. That's because of the mines. Parang ganun ang ano. So grade 5, di na grade 6 ka.
Yes, actually tatak lang ang ma-realize. Medyo masayangan na nga nga ko yung Malpasti elementary ijay nga during that time kasi, medyo malapit na yata mag-close yung minahan kasi there's some problem with the ano. And then my father took another job in Baguio. Still, security guard. Ay sumagpiman ti trabaho na. So, imo na nga inalan na tagijay manang mi. Tadi bala, high school da kasi. And da kami mo, pinalpas mi lang jay school year that time. And naitsambang grade 5 akidi. Siyempre, awan pagyanak idi ngay nga mabalin nga makigyanan ti 1 year. Awan mo boarding house jay, that's Minasan. So kapilitan, we transferred in Baguio. Which is, nagyang kami dito honeymoon jay honeymoon Holy Ghost Barangay. And I finished my high school, elementary already at Magsas Elementary School. That's where we transferred.
So, sanay ka na parang kung saan-saan ka pumupunta, no?
So nga, that's the time no, na siguro hanggang ngayon, parang sanay na sanay sa mga biyahe, sanay sa mga ano ba, because from very young pala, I realized na talagang biyahe dito, biyahe doon.
And not only that, ang nakaka-stress sa akin kasi, yung pupunta ako sa isang lugar, iniwan mo lahat ng barkada mo doon.
Yes. Actually, that's the...
Stressful sa akin.
Yeah, very stressful. At the same time, sobrang nakakalungkot. Kasi imagine mo for a child, growing up in elementary years, no? Sila yung naging kabanding mo, sila yung mga naging kaibigan mo. Kasi inaminahan kasi, the melting pot from people coming from different places, not just...
different languages pa.
So we have the Ilocanos coming in, the Pangasinenses. Kaya in our school, before in elementary, ado kami nga so nga, some of our friends, when the mine closed already, some of them nagsubli sa Pangasinan, some of them are from Kalinga, Adwan from Kalinga. And some from La Union and different parts of Benguet also. Kaya, well, ang kagandahan naman, until now, we can reach them in Facebook, we can reach them in social media. So, that's a good thing. Pumustahan.
Kaya lang, yung talagang adjustment mo rin pag pupunta ka ta new place, true. Yun yung mahirap. Yun ang parang, siguro, it's the gift, ano? It's the gift of gift. It's the gift of that situation na parang nung bata ka hindi mo masyadong maintindihan. Kasi sa akin ngayon, I really struggle kung pupunta ako ng new place. Say, for example, nanggaling ako ng Mankayan, magtatrabaho ako doon, then pupunta ako dito, talagang nangangapa ako kahit na siguro nasao tayo, makasao-sao tayo. Pero Jeric naman, nangangapa ka pa rin kung parang hindi ka nagtatrust kaagad.
Tama.
Yun ang ano niyan. By that time, nung elementary ka, were you already introduced to martial arts?
Actually, it was my first time to be introduced in martial arts injay Itogon. Injay Sangilo. Kasi I still remember I was in grade 4, grade 5, something like that. When there was this co-worker of my father, di anak na, susuro ti kickboxing. So nga talaga siguro nga kickboxing ti very start nga nag-start me. I still remember in promote na ngay nga team na ID, they call it Black Tie Neri.
Black Tie Neri.
Yes, I'm not really familiar with the teams before, pero also ti promote na ID. Tinagan pi man jay kas lang pinaka-first nga nag-coach kinyamikat ni sensing Idok apelyido from Apayao actually. When the parents died, so lang naging friends ni father and mother me. So when we were young, so da pimanti ko kas lang nga nang alat yung ubing, inornong da. Nag-training kami iji ko, we call it bahay salang idi ta jay minasan kami nadangay ti puro salang nga kay kayo jay ko na jay diding na. Enjay nga to na ospital.
Uy, ang bango doon.
Yung kas lang nga hall gamin so. So nga dati oras pa man nga during training. So naawawis kami, naiwan na kami. Apan kami maki-training. So that's the very first actually na formal training ko ti martial arts.
Very early
Yes.
pala.
Until such time na when we transferred in Baguio. Kaya siguro nandun pa rin yung passion.
So nung pumunta ka ng Baguio, naghanap ka na ng gym or...
Wala pang hanapan ng gym noon kasi it's not yet open to me na yung mga gym noon. Kasi alam mo naman dati, pagdating sa Baguio, ang daming gym. There are different gyms in Baguio na I have heard before. And ito yung kumutla nga kasistorya, kasin ko nga talaga nga isumutla ang pinaka-first nga nagsusuro ko niya ti Muay Thai ni Brent Velasco. He's actually my first cousin. Pero prior to Muay Thai kasi, I was more introduced into karate.
Karate?
Yes, karate and taekwondo. Kasi if you remember, Sir EJ DepEd, dati karate. That was back in the 90s, 1996. Iso nga, I remember I competed in karate, palarong panlungsod.
You were high school na din?
Yes, I was in high school, parang panlungsod. Then, dati karaa ID. It's just so funny kasi I was supposed to compete in the karaa back in 1998. Kasi 1990s, di ba? I was...
Bigyan lang kita ng clue. Elementary pa ako.
Ganun ba? No. Yes, but there was actually there's karate.
Meron pala
So, kaya nga ngayon, pag nagtataka ako, wala eh. So, there was karate noon sa DepEd. And then, ni Manong ko, kasabayak nga ayayam iti karate isuna. Actually, isuna pi man tinang invite kinya kaya high school. During that time, in high school, adang iti sports club dati kapatlanganan. Dati may isang in my nag-introduce ti karate iti school me.
Ano yung school nyo nung high school?
Magsaysay. Tatagamin, they call it Magsaysay National High School. But before, it was Magsaysay Annex of Pine City National High School. Magnex, they call it Magnex. And during the time, nagad ti martial artist actually dyan nga nag-graduate, no? Brent Velasco, the Velasco Brothers. I still remember ni sino DJ may isang nangabak ti tong El Mudo idi. But anyway, tinagan na dyan may isang nang-introduce ti karate dyan ni Sensei Sumingwa.
Bontok.
Actually taga Bauco. Noel, ni Sir Noel. Sir Noel Sumingwa. Isuna ti napandya school mi idi. So I was second year high school idi nag-start up.
Si karate.
So karate. And we started competing in different karate events. Shinshin. Namje kinyami gamin, adungay gayam ti ije ko namuan nagadumanan ti dadumang branches ti karate. Di kinyami, we belong to Shinshin Karate, so I earned my green belt actually, je. Pero hanggang na ituloy ta, siyempre mamuta na paalis-alis.
Pero that was the first competition also na Your first competition in
Yes,
martial arts?
in martial arts. More on school-based events.
School-based,
Kasi if I remember, parang ako mo no niya, district meet siguro dyan nag-aayaman ni. Dito kami Bonifacio Annex ED. They call it Bonex ED. But now, they call it Gisad Valley
Gisad
National High
Valley.
School.
Yan.
So we competed there, and that's where I won. And then,
Naglungsod ka.
kaya for Karaasa na. But the palarong panlungsod na nga yata yun, doon ginawa. Pero for Karaa kasi usually ang Karaa, February eh.
Yes.
Eh, ang birthday ko, January 23. So, imuno natin birthday. Handan samot nga nakita. Kapag nga, kurada ni, overage ka ti may isang katawan. Parang gano'n yata. So, parang overage ito. Siyempre, amamot ubing tata ay ubing kat. Hanamot nga mo, tantay mo na trabaho di eh. So, probably it's a fault of my teacher siguro or coach during that time. So, sinukatanda. The funny thing, the sukatda, it's not the silver medal nga inaba ko, the bronze medal. I will not mention the name already. Pero, ganun
Pero nangyayari talaga hanggang ngayon.
Diba? Parang kung hindi pwede yung gold, dapat silver.
Silver, yan.
I don't know what happened there. Pero I'm just happy kasi my brother went there. Also, he also competed and then won gold in Karaay, Jay Lagawi, Jay Fugao. Then afterwards, wala na kasi we still competed in karate. Mga invitational already.
Yes,
Itangay ay nati headquarter di Shinshin Karate dito INT doon sa may Session Road sa may YMCA building.
Yeah.
Ang parang if I remember ang pinaka ang Shinshin dati ni Shihan Bawingan, father of Mayor of Bugyas, and now board member.
You are the eldest, parang, or meron ka pang kapatid na mas matanda sa'yo?
No, actually, kung bibilangin natin, we are actually 9 in the family. I'm in the middle.
Oh.
Yes, but kung tutusin, we are actually 11. Pero usually kasi hindi ko kasi naabutan yung dalawa na pinaka-ate namin noon. So, kung nadaganot 11, soccer team. Tatangan 9 kami, baseball team.
But you were the one who was first introduced or lahat kayong magkakapatid talagang
It was actually my older brother. Yes, my older brother na he was the first one na naglaro ng martial arts. Pero sa karate kasi. Kaya siguro, doon din ako nagano. Kasi when they were training in martial arts, in karate, sumasali na rin kami. Parang okay yun siguro yun din. Dahil because of the kickboxing background dati na.
But then makikita mo na that the passion starts dun sa mga competition na ginagawa natin sa school, di ba?
Yes. Actually, sir, very dakal nga ito, impact na ito, ubig.
And yun ngayon, sinasabi ko kanina, nagkukwento tayo na parang, that's why we should not remove.
True.
We should not remove sports na, ay, madi, nakabado ako pa gayam, tika. Yan.
It's okay.
Anyway, we're just sharing naman kung ano yung yung opinion natin. Nung college, paano ang naging start mo ulit? Nabuhay ba ulit doon? Or, by the way, ano yung first pala na course na kinuha mo sa college and bakit?
Well, speaking of martial arts, to continue it, kasi nung nag-graduate na ako ng high school, kasi dami mo rin ibang ginagawa eh. Aside from being a martial artist, aside from, nagbalintay mo lang as student leader. In fact, I'm very, boy scouting hindi.
Scouting,
Yes, nagbayat nga rumrumaran. So siguro, kahit ko di rumrumar hindi, I'm really,
parang yun na yung naging lifestyle mo.
Yes. And then, naging rin tayo ng hindi ROTC, CAT commandant. Pero hindi ako yung naging una. May pinalitan ko yung kasama ko noon. So ako yung naging commandant, kaya I got the parang leadership award in ng CAT. Kaya ako sabi ko, sayang bakit ako nag-transfer? Kasi not to brag naman Sir Clyde, pero when I was in grade 1 hanggang grade 5 kasi consistent academic honor. First honor, second honor, first honor. Nagpapalitan lang na gano'n. pagdating ng grade 6, syempre transferee, may ibang doon sa school na yon. Yun yung hindi rin siguro naisip ng parents ko noon. Pero things happen we don't control it. Kaya, but I'm still happy na meron naman.
So, imbis na valedictorian sa...
Parang ganun,
nag-salutatorian na siya.
Parang ganun. Actually, wala pa
Ay, wala pa.
Wala pa. Mga honorable mention. Pero sabi ko nga, that's okay kasi siguro during that time, may mga nag-ano na rin sa school na yun Siyempre, dati piman nga ako.
Of course, yeah.
And even your grades and records siguro. But going to college, I was really dreaming of becoming a police officer. Yes.
Yun, karamihan ng Igorot.
And siyempre, sabi ko nga dahil sa background din natin sa martial arts, kaya siguro to. So, talagang I took up criminology. At then, Baguio Colleges Foundation, now University of the Cordilleras.
UC ngayon.
Yes. What I really love about the course is also their martial arts training, defense tactics training. Pero what they teach there before is also, syempre, dati karate, kaya I'm not really new to it Karate, tapos dati they also have arnis. But during that time, I studied for at least 2 years. Kaya doon ko naging kaklase itong mga martial artists natin ngayon na medyo sikat. So, naging classmate ko sa academics, si Edward Pulayang. Naging classmate ko noon si medyo maliit na kalaban dati na pero maliit in a way na yung timbang kasi nila medyo magagaan. Pero ang naging classmate ko talaga diyan na very prominent si Edward kasi black section ko yan dati sa criminology.
Yes. Black section mo, ibig sabihin parang isang section ng criminology.
Yes. Usually kasi what they do in UC or in BSEP pag first year ka, they put you in a black section and then afterwards, kayo rin yung magkaka-classmate for the next semester, for the next school year, parang sabay-sabay. Unless may mga naidaragdag lang na kumukuha ng ibang subjects with you, mga international, they call it international students. Iba-iba.
So for 2 years, nag-criminology ka?
Yes, for 2 years. So, that was 2000 to 2001, 2001 to 2002. Yes, but suddenly and sadly also, I stopped going to school. Actually, it's my own decision also. Kasi medyo nakitak yung tirigat ni ama kami, inamidigat. Siyempre, imagine we were 9. And then the others are still studying also in college. So what we did, or what I did is, I had to drop out at school and look for a job muna. And siguro, DJ, trabaho that's where the journey started ngayon birokti, mga pagbaganta, mumot. I thought noon, siguro mga lang, 1 buwan, 2 buwan, hanggang yung 1 buwan, naging 2 buwan, 3, until it became years. I actually stopped for 3 years. Kasi ilang taon lang naman ako noon, siguro 17, 18. Wala naman, kasi pag second year college ko noon, parang grade 12 ko noon. Ngayon,
yes.
Walang there's no senior high school.
Senior high, when?
So I took a lot of jobs, different jobs that na kaya nating...
Ano yung mga naging work experiences natin doon?
Nung nag-stop ako, I actually work in in different siguro una, I took up a job doon sa sales. Networking business actually noon. Different pero ang gandahan lang noon, I learned to talk to people. I learned to meet people.
Tatanggal ang hiya mo doon. Build up ang confidence.
That's where, ang sa akin naman, ang maganda doon, that's where you come to realize na positions and titles are just things na naidagdag sa pangalan ng tao. When you talk to them, they are still human. They are still people naman. They are still, nakakakwentuhan mo lang sila na it just so happen that they are the mayor, it just so happen that they are the doctors, mga ganyan ba. Yun ang kagandahan naman ng trabaho na yun. Then, pero afterwards, sabi ko sa sarili ko, anak ko, hindi pwedeng ganito. So, I need to go to school kasi nakikita ko yung mga kaibigan ko dati, mga kabatch ko sa high school, graduate or probably nasa So, I went back to school. Pero para naman medyo makaano sa... Actually, one thing kasi naging problema namin nung college, siyempre still financial. Kaya I decided to transfer at Benguet State University already.
Benguet State University.
Yes. That was 2004. I don't
Doon na
know
tayo,
if...
doon na tayo nagpang-abot.
Yes.
Kasi 2005 kami.
I see. So 2004 na ako lumipat dyan. Kaya I decided na to continue the study.
Bakit education?
Well, siguro kasi nung time na yan kasi, I already started teaching in martial arts.
Okay.
Yes, because before I went to school, nag-ano rin ako parang I already had some experiences of teaching the sport siguro. Because of that, sa totoo lang, I want to teach children, I want to teach, pero more on the martial arts side.
Martial arts, yeah.
Pero sabi ko nung una, siguro try ko maging teacher.
And then, bakit English? Kakaiba yun sa typical na lalaki na taga Baguio, taga Highlands, yung kasi...
Actually, sir, when they see me, and then when they ask kung ano yung natapos ko, maraming nagugulat kung bakit when I say English, kasi all they thought,
Mape.
Akala nila I'm a MAPE teacher, I'm a physical education teacher, but English. Well, personal reason lang naman to. There's no sa mga different sa akin naman, I see the English language kasi as also an opportunity also na siguro dahil na rin sa concert because I had this, if you remember, sabi ko sa'yo, I work in networking business dati. Marketing, I call it marketing kasi pag networking, medyo may negative connotation sa iba
Yeah.
We call it marketing, I was trained and na magsalita sa harap ng maraming tao. Then one time, meron kami isang group of audience, medyo mga teachers, mga and mga heads pa yata. And I was promoting product. And then, suddenly, I have this, yung parang may kit. Ang kit na yun is a leather kit. And then, pero I mispronounce it as a leader. So, medyo nag-comment in an audience na parang medyo negative yung comment ba. And I took it a little bit personal. Nasabi ko, sige nga, later on, I will be better in my thoughts, better in my speak. Pero hindi naman natin perfect. Especially ako, I haven't been teaching for how many years. So I took up English. Siguro, took up the challenge. Pero at the same time, sabi ko nga, magandang opportunity kasi ang English kasi, you can always use that in writing, in communicating.
Yes.
Lahat naman. Yeah. Especially na it's a second language in the Philippines also.
And yung hindi nakikita dun is you took it up to improve yourself. Parang yun yung bottom line dun
Yes.
Na you have to, I want to improve the way I speak in English. Parang, pero yun, ganun din yung isip ko, kaya lang, until now, hindi ko yata na-improve.
Kasi actually, even in my work today, sir, kasi especially in my job ngayon, yes, I am a national coach. But most of the communication of the National Sports Association that I belong to, that's what I do. I communicate, I make letters, I go to meetings, I go to seminars, I present. So, kaya doon ko nagagamit itong...
Nakatulong.
Yes, totoo.
Nalalaki ang tulong.
Parang you're using your major, your course, and you are doing your passion at the same time. Ito yung maganda na ginagawa ko. Kasi I'm not yung typical na coach or trainer just to the gym, and then lang, pad, and afterwards, tapos na.
You do communication.
Yes, mostly. Kasi di naman mabubuhay yung mo pag walang You don't go to meetings, you don't go to
So, during college, I've known you. Well, first, we have our first encounter sa Taekwondo.
Yes.
And I know na karate ito kasi yung uniform na suot mo. I remember that in terms ng karate. nagsabay tan sa nga nag-turning long enjoy ko na headshot ako na eh. Headshot. Grabe. Yung pakiramdam na parang lalabas lahat ng tapos naulit-ulit. And then I saw you did the flip. In the gym, we were training on the side, in this corner, and then in the corner you were training. Mag-isa ka pa yata nun eh. And then you did 3 flips in the air, and then you landed like, yung sabi ng mga bata ngayon, he landed on a superhero stance. And lahat kami doon na-amaze, lagi pag training siya. And then, walang internet, may internet doon pero sa amin, lalo na sa aming mga taga-province, hindi kami mahilig mag-search o mga ganun nga. So I was really ignorant of that sports na ginagawa niya. And then yun pala yung tinatawag nilang Wushu Taolo. How were you introduced with that? And talk a little bit about Wushu Taolo.
Yes, well, how did I start with the Wushu? Because of my coach also in high school. Way back in high school, Sir Noel Sumingwa, Sensei Noel. Actually, teacher din siya ngayon. While we were training in karate kasi in high school, every Saturday, dinadala din niya kami sa Burnham Park. Join us in Burnham Park every morning. Meron tayong special training. So we thought, what's this special training? So when we went there, we found out it's Tai Chi. And they're doing the traditional Tai Chi. Yes. And it was really good. Actually, nung una, parang tatawanan na kami magkakasama kasi ginagawa natin, hindi naman to karate, parang ganun ba? But when we realized na later on, kasi meron akong nakita kasi na kasama namin, ka-teammate. It's not really ka-teammate from the school, pero siyempre teammate din namin as a member of the Pines Martial Arts Club. Doon siya sa Pines Main. Ang pangalan niya, Blisildo. I forget the last name, sorry.
Shout out to you.
Yes, ano siya? Ang galing niya magkata, ang galing niya
graceful.
Yes.
Kumbaga,
Usually, panalo niya sa mga events niya. Kaya, ayos to, ang galing. Naganda lang ano niya. Then nakita ko siya, nagta-Tai Chi. And even in his Tai Chi, very graceful, ang ganda ng kanyang Sabi ko, I have to take this one seriously, baka makatulong. So that's where it started. Until such time, may mga group ng Taolo noon na nagde-demo sa nakikita ko, saan nagtitraining ang mga to? And then I was invited by one of my friend, teammate then actually from Bonifacio Annex dati, si Magdalena Pangot. Hoy, Magda! Actually, friend of mine na nasa China na ngayon. The wife of dating national team na si Joseph Pasiwat. Yeah, so friend ko siya dati si Magda. And then, sabi niya, Bryan, halika, pag-training tayo sa meron kaming training dito sa UB, yan, saan. So, we started training at UB. Pero during that time kasi, I'm also immersed into, I started already training in Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
Yes, when there was a summer clinic in,
So you were parang training 3 disciplines at the same time? Pero,
actually, dalawa na lang. Kasi, parang when I graduated in high school, I stopped doing the karate thing.
So you're doing Muay Thai at the same time?
Wushu, yes. So sabi ko noon, I started Muay Thai and then ako lang pinaka-goal ko kasi noon dati sa para ma-invite ko rin yung younger brother ko, si Jay.
Si Jay, yeah.
Yes, and then that's the thing na, that time na when I started, sabi niya kasi sa akin, ayaw pa na gusto ko yung Muay Thai. Sabi ko, sige, try. Join ka sa competition, I mean training muna. So we started training muna in Muay Thai actually. So under the tutelage of our cousin, Coach Brent Velasco. Actually, Coach Brent is also a national team before naging national coach. Sila ng mga kasama natin sa Muay Thai ngayon. And then, sa Wushu naman, nung na-invite ako, kasi I still do the Tai Chi when I go to when I go to Burnham Park. Every weekend, I usually run. Then afterwards, Tai Chi, cool down. Inabol ko rin. Tapos, when we went to mas nagustuhan ko yung Taolo. Sabi ko, okay pa, may. Ito kasi yung martial art na when we were young, ito yung mga pinapanood natin.
Yan, yung Jet Li.
Jet Li, yes. Sabi ko, parang alam mo yung nakakamiss. Good na. So, I started training there. Actually, year 2002, 2003. Pero during that time, doon ko na rin nakita kasi yung Wushu. nung biglang nakita ko sa Midland Courier dati, si Edward Fulayang. He won the gold medal in 2003 Southeast Asian Games in Vietnam.
Vietnam.
Kaya, baka ito yun, sabi ko. Pero iba pala. Doon ko lang nalaman na iba yung sanda or sanshu,
Yes.
at then iba yung taulu. Kaya, usually we do the training in taulu sa University of Baguio, sa RCB Dome. Tapos sa La Trinidad, doon sa, dito sa, we call this one, sa Burnham Park.
And then, so nag-compete ka na agad doon after
2005.
2005?
I had my first competition in 2005. That's the national championship. Kasi wala kasing regional dati ang wushu eh. Taolu, especially here sa atin kasi konti lang. So, we went to Manila. Ang coach ko noon actually is si Coach Jerome Kalika.
Kalika, oo.
Yes, Jerome Kalika. Tatlo yung nagtuturo sa akin noon. Jerome Kalika, Denver Parantak, and si Armando, Coach Armando. Armando Kelly. Yan, ang mga master natin ng taulu.
That was, even because when I first saw you, parang, and then I tried, meron kasi mga kasama natin na involved na talagang fanatic na ng combat sports, ng yung sparring. Anya nga iti usar na data. But then when I tried it, sabali tibanog mo. Kakaiba yung tapos maramdam mo sa sarili mo na iba yung pawis mo doon sa sumisipa ka, sumusuntok ka. Iba rin yung pawis mo doon na that's where I felt na even yung smallest joints ng katawan ko is talagang parang na-stretch.
Ngayon siguro kaya pa mag-split.
Wala na. Wala na.
Ako actually wala na rin. Pero
Wala na yun. Pati nga yung, kasi naalala ko nung kino-coach mo kami doon sa gym noon is open gym. Hard. Laglagi pagday ko tayo JPSU di ko tayo. Kasi lang anyamot din talaga nga rough. yung gym natin
bakit ba tayo nag-open ng wushu taulu sa BSU? Kasi
you were the one who started it.
Kasi nobody, when I enrolled at Benguet State University, I already know taulu. Kasi we started training in Baguio. So walang nagtataulu. Biglang nalaman ko, may na-open
sanda.
yung wushu taulu pero nauna kasi yung sanda eh. Nauna yung sanda pero wala silang taulu.
Yes.
So tapos meron ng wushu sa Baguio Benguet Educational Athletic League kasama ang
BBL.
taulu. Sabi ko, I cannot compete in sanda because first and foremost, when I was competing in Muay Thai, I got my shoulder injured. So kaya nga, ingarat tatak ko likat medyo dahiganti problema na dahiganti shoulder, dahigan na maklakay kakat adda.
Dala-dala mo na yun.
Pero kung nag-record kat, I'll try nga in taulu. Tapos nakita ko, walang nagtitraining ng taulu sa So I talked to coordinator ng si Sir Pawid.
Sir Pawid.
Sir, merong wushu taulu. So why don't we open club here or para may mga kasama ako na maglalaro. So I started. So meron naman mga una. Actually galing sa sanda.
Kami
Galing sa sanda yung mga sumama. And then nung una sabi ko, okay din to. Pero at least ako naman, medyo confident din ako magturo dati. Kasi ang inopen lang naman nila sa BBL, yung basic forms lang noon ng So, okay lang, kayang turo. And of course, I also competed in 2005 Nationals. Parang may baling gisuro ko na. So, kaya may noon, may the very first wushu taulu na naglaro sa BBL ng BSU, kami yun.
I remember. Ikaw, meron ka kasamang mga ladies din?
Yes, 2 female and 1 male. Hindi ko alam kung naudun sa may isang kapsat ni Alvin Bertoide. Pero that's the story there. And then, after another year, 2007, when we competed, parang yun yata yung pinaka-first 2007, when I took the gold medal in BBL.
BBL, yes.
Yes, with the sword and everything. Kaya, yun din. Siguro, wala kasing Facebook noon, sayang.
Wala. And then, yung videos.
Walang videos.
Kasi, ayun nga yung sinasabi ko na nag-3 flips siya. Kung makita nyo lang kung gaano kataas yung talon. Tapos yun nga, nag-superheroes.
Kasi siguro, kaya nga natatawa rin ako ngayon eh. Siguro iniisip nila noon, sabi ko, sa BSU kasi, wala namang masyadong, mag-isa ko lang noon eh. Siyempre, whatever na tinuro sa akin sa Taulo sa Baguio dati, I just keep on reviewing it. While you're training in Sanda, I'm here training in Taulo. Ganun lang naman.
Mag-isa mo lang.
Yes.
In full uniform. With the sword. Yun nga yung...
Eh, kasi I was also parang nagtitrain din ako for the BBL and at the same time for the nationals.
Yes.
Kasi malapit na rin yung national championship during that time. Sabi ko naman, siguro ito yung difference natin sa mga atleta ngayon, no? Pag wala magtuturo sa kanila, kahit na alam naman na nila yung mga basic, they don't train.
Wala.
Tayo,
Kailangan
ako,
may supervise.
Yes. Ako noon parang, sana may magturo din sa akin, parang may mag-supervise. Wala, but I did it myself. Pero every time na, from time to time, every weekend, kung wala akong pasok sa BSU, I go to Baguio naman. I cross-train, kaya kahit paano medyo na
Yun yung parang nawala na, you have your routine, you do it on your own.
Yes.
Parang kinokorek mo ngayon yung sarili mo na, actually, doon sa gym natin dyan, kasi kukunti lang naman, tayo rin lang nagtuturuan. Parang, that's how you will learn eh. Kasi kung hindi, pag mapapalaban ka, kawawa ka.
Well, no?
If you will not improve yourself, that is one of the thing also na I like about this sport, martial arts. Kasi, if you are not going to train, parang, kung ano yung input mo, yun yung magiging output mo. So kung lousy yung input mo, of course you are you going to expect a good result? Hindi. So yung parang parang masakit kasi parang sampal sa mukha mo yung mangyayari kapag natalo ka. That's why I really like, and yun lang yata sa akin is parang yun lang yung alam kong sports eh. Hindi ko alam mag-basketball. parang wala tayong masyadong alam na other sports. But then, yes, when we were in Benguet State, during those times, pahirapan pang paghiram ng mats doon. And
bigla akong natawa. Ay, naalala.
yeah, I was there. Pahirapan yung paghiram ng mats doon na we need the mats because mas sakit sa joints yung sinasabi kong pagtalon-talon niya. Mas sakit sa joints. Yun, yung rollings and everything. When you're doing your form, mas sakit sa we really need the mats. We practiced at Benguet State University on that hard concrete. Yeah. That is 2007 onwards.
Yes.
Yeah. Lahat ng Muay Thai, Wushu, Sanda, Wushu, Taulo.
daming tumigas ng paa doon sa gym na yan. No?
Yan. Nakalyo-kalyo, tisa ka na.
Kaya if you see me before, I usually, when I was alone, I tried training EJ Kwangay, 20 field. Kasi kahit pa paano, medyo hindi rough yung yung kasi may mga weeds. Unfortunately, kung basa, madulas.
Yes.
Kaya medyo, pero at least kasi doon, pwede kang magtalon, pwedeng talon, tapos pwede kang bumagsak with your body sa ground.
Yes, hindi masyadong masakit.
Alangan naman hindi mo i-train yun kasi yun yung part ng routine. Alangan mo gagawin mo lang during the competition, wala na. Kaya suicide. Sorry with the term, pero what I mean with suicide is, alam mo, gawin mo, sige, maganda.
Was that the first time? Because there was an incident there that we did, actually. And you spearheaded it. I'm sorry, it is matagal naman na.
Yes.
We were asking for a particular coach na parang hindi siya general coach na we were asking for a particular coach for our sport. And you spearheaded that letter of request. Nung nagka-Bolilyaso na parang ikaw tuloy yung humarap doon sa mga was that the first time you did that or parang and believe ako sa tapang mo doon during that time.
Hindi kasi
you know that you were going against parang institution kumbaga.
Sa akin naman kasi, if you know that you are fighting for something what is right and alam mo naman na tama yung ginagawa nyo, why are you afraid to speak up? Kasi especially now, people think that when somebody speaks up, when somebody go against a rule, for example, a rule or an authority, they think that you are a rebel without a cause. Pero buti na lang, may cause naman. Pero Yes. Pero ano naman kasi during the time, alam mo naman, sometimes some institution kasi tayo, atleta tayo, we just want the best for us, for our
Yes.
fellow athletes. Kasi during the time, wala man tayong trainer.
Wala.
If I remember yung Sanda, ang nagtitrain yata dyan sa BSU, nung nandyan ako, nakita ko yung Sanda, yung mga former junior pa.
Junior Philippine
national team. Yes. Wala talagang national team na, or coach na talagang humawak.
Na wala pa silang actually compensation.
Yun. They say probably because it's free, because it's a government institution. Okay naman yun, walang problema. Pero probably there should be, meeting sa middle.
At least ano lang man lang sana, recognition, kahit lang kaperasong papel. Because I remember si Rani.
Yes, Rani. Sina Rani.
Rani Kayat. Kasama si, I forgot, Efren
Marinas.
Sila yung parang nag-push ng Sanda noon. And junior Philippine team, tama yung mga yun. So, parang during those time, wala akong nakitang were they recognized? And right now, we are saying, particularly sa akin, thank you so much. I used that a lot, yung mga trainings na underwent ko. And of course, with your trainings, nakalimutan ko na yung 2 forms na naman.
Ngayon ngayon I'm not really doing the taulo thing, especially when I got injured also. Medyo lang kasi, malapit lang sa injury kasi yung taulo din.
Oo. Especially sa
your
joints.
Yes. See?
Yan yung sinasabi ko, mga bata, walang mats ito. Tumatalon-talon doon. Concrete pa yun.
Pagpunta mo sa Baguio, they have the talagang carpet na ginagamit ng taulo. Kaya during the time, Sir Clyde, doon din ako napag-isip na, what if mayroon ding maging team dito sa Benguet, sa Trinidad? Kasi very na sa Baguio I mean, they already have pero dito sa Benguet, wala pa. Kaya we started Benguet State University. Until such time na biglang na-open yung ko noon, aside from training our co-athletes sa BSU. Nung every Saturday, may mga nagtatay rin na mothers dyan sa
Library Park.
Yes, Library Park. And meron silang mga apo na pumupunta doon every Saturday, sumasama sa kanila. And one of our friend here, Miss Ngina din, apelyido Miss Karil Ngina. Former national champion ng Tai Chi yan. So siya yung kumuha sa mga bata. So naghanap ng coach. Nakita niya ako noon na nandiyan sa Trinidad, nagtataulo-taulo. Kaya tinatabihan ko yung mga, yung mga seniors. While they're doing their Tai Chi, I'm also doing my routine sa taulo while training para sa competitions nga. Kaya siguro nakita niya ako, kinausap. Until such time na naging friend ko rin siya. Kaya naging atleta ko yung mga different kids noon. Way back 2007.
2007, yeah.
Hanggang 2008, 2006 pa nga Kasi 2007, nag-compete na kami sa Manila, lahat. Together with the kids, hanggang 2008 nationals, yan.
So ito yung parang outside the university na parang passion project mo talaga ito?
Yes, that is why I call it La Trinidad Wushu Team, or Wushu Taulo Team. Pero when that's the time na naghanap na kami ng gym with the help of the parents of the yung mga bata. Kaya ang unang gym namin dyan sa may Dangwa Center, sa may KM6. Dapayan ngayon. Dapayan ngayon. Sa may sa ilalim nun, may gym dati si Sir Dangwa. They call it Hope in Sports Gym.
I see.
Kaya doon sa Silong. Kaya doon kami nagte-train every Saturdays hanggang sa medyo dumami yung araw. Kaya tuloy-tuloy.
Do you still, yung mga bata na yan, nakikita mo na ba sila ngayon? Where are they? Wow.
Some of them. Actually, ang maganda nun, sir, some of them, they also became members of the national team. Halimbawa, hanggang ngayon, yung isa hanggang ngayon, until now, maglalaro sa Asian Games, si Jones Inso.
And nagsimula siya sa park ng Benguet State University.
Kaya,
yun yung paulit-ulit na sinasabi natin. It always starts in the grassroots, tama?
Kasi kung minsan yung iba, they don't know na how did these kids start. And I really appreciate, shout out sa'yo, Jones, and good luck sa training sa Asian Games. I remember nung last na karaa, he was the parang guest yata. And while I was watching the video of his speech, he recognized me naman as his coach when he was younger.
Yeah.
I'm very thankful for that. Yun yung huwag sanang kakalimutan ng mga naging tinuruan natin dati. Always look back and remember those. Kasi ako nga, I still remember those people whom I became first coaches eh.
Yeah.
Si Idok sa Black Tie Neri, sa kickboxing, hanggang sa yung mga tatlong sinabi ko sa Wushu Taolo.
Yes.
And of course, my karate teacher in high school, hanggang sa naging So, it's always nice to give back. And aside from Jones, ang naging former national team also, yung mga from La Trinidad, the Omengan siblings. Naging world champion pa yung isa sa kanila sa junior championship. Ngayon, nakakatuwang isipin na sometimes they invite you. Yung isa, makikita mo, kasal na, tapos engineer na, yung isa, di ba? Police na yung isa. Ganyan ba?
Amazing to see. Yeah, it's amazing. And yung mga sinasabi natin, they started there in the park, training. That's where they found their passion. That was, yun, parang, and then they were supported by someone who also loves the sport. Yun yung parang, kwento ng buhay-buhay natin. After graduation, saan ang first teaching natin?
Graduation, when I taught at a Korean school.
Korean school.
Yeah, sometimes Korean
Parang
school.
lahat tayo napunta.
In a Korean school, they call it JAC Language Center, located here at La Trinidad. No. In Francoville, in Kasumbing.
GIC.
I taught there for 4 years. 4 years. 4 years,
Tagal din.
yes. Di ba, nag-graduate
Dito
ako?
is as an English
Yes,
tutor.
an English,
Yung mga estudyante natin is mga adult na.
Yes. Ang naging ko dyan, mga mostly Koreans, pero they also cater to Taiwanese, they also cater to Japanese, mga ganyan. Tapos 4 years doon I also stayed at the dormitory for how many years?
Stay-in teacher, ano?
Yes.
So, at the same time, yung nandun pa rin sa sideline yung project.
Yeah, of course.
Hindi na
Every afternoon nga eh. Kasi usually we finish at work 5, kung may overtime 7, hindi na ako makapag-training. Pero pag 5, I also go to Pine City National High School to teach. Not Pine, sorry. Pines Colleges. Pero mga college na yun, kasi ang Taolo noon nasa college eh. So, I am a part-time teaching din sa Baguio Central University ng Taolo. Tapos at Pine City Colleges, also the same Taolo.
Talagang
Parang So, teaching ng English sa buong maghapon, tapos every afternoon, ganyan-ganyan ako sa dalawang school.
So, sinanay mo na yung sarili mo na talagang ganun ka-hectic yung schedule mo, no?
Yes, siguro ang we call it time management. Time management siguro.
And at the same time, sa bagay, ako during that time is meron pa rin yung chemistry class ko kasi hindi natatanggap
Yes.
Kaya yun yung and then what was yung parang first na exposure mo into teaching yung secondary students?
Siguro ito yung when I finish na yung pagkatapos ng 4 years sa GIC.
Tagal din.
Tapos I went to Cordillera College, CCDC.
Dito.
Yes. Sorry, excuse me. Sa CCDC, I first taught in college.
College?
Yes. So, usually nasa college kami. Pero isang department lang naman kasi yan eh. Pero ang binigay sa akin dati, mga college students. Kaya ako rin yung naging coach nila ng Wushu sa BBL. Kasi I still remember, nandun naman si Coach Bobby Pawid noon sa Sanda. Pero there was a time noon na, kaya ako, ang hawak ko noon, Taolo. Pero may biglang time na bigla siyang umalis o kaya naghanap yung mga Sanda ng parang magko-coach sa kanila. Ako naman pagdating sa combat sports, especially sa Sandas, almost the same naman yung pagkawak mo ng pad sa sa Muay Thai. Kasi we also tried competing in Muay Thai. Kaya parehas din. Yung mga takedowns lang. Kaya we also tried competing in Wushu Sanda when I was in kaya ako yun parang naging coach nila dyan. And some results are good. Kaya nandyan yung mga atleta na ano. Kaya doon ko rin nabuo yung some athletes na gusto maglaro ng mixed martial arts coming from CCDC. Kaya sabi nila, sir, why not try natin coach na maglaro ng MMA, try
MMA.
natin. Eh kayo, kako. Sabi, pwede naman. Dami naman tayong contact.
Parang BSU lang din.
Oo.
I remember back then, Kat, basta no dati Muay Thai or dati kickboxing, nandun yung mga Wushu boys.
Well.
Nandun sila na sumasalin pusa. So, dito rin sa CCDC, parang first-hand experience mo ng coaching MMA.
Yes, mixed martial arts. I'm not really a mixed martial artist in a way na, the jiu-jitsu and all.
How did you structure?
Pero I usually go from gym to gym also and learning, adapting
Cross-train, yeah.
from techniques. Para naman hindi naman nakakahiya na magturo ka na kahit papaano wala kang may turo, no? So at least hands-on. Pero pagdating sa striking, walang problema kasi usually naman 'yan. And some of the what we did in CCDC kasi dati, sabi ko sa kanila, we have a athlete na national champion in wrestling. We also have dating mixed martial artists from different team. And ako, I can always teach Muay Thai and I can always hold the punch for their striking. So, kumbaga sabi ko, tulungan tayo. Kasi this is how the team structures. Gusto naman ninyo maglaro. So, yun, that's what we did.
Parang collaborative effort.
Yes, pero wala pa yung mother team ko noon nakapagawa. I never even thought about it.
Yeah.
Kaya ang dala namin dati, CCDC MMA team, parang ganyan. Sa college. Pero nung nilipat ako ng high school, nakita ko yung mga sport ng high school na pwede nating paglaruan. Yun yung DepEd na events. So I checked the list during district meet. Aba, may wushu naman. Kasi nagkaroon lang ng wushu 2014.
Ay,
2014, yes.
Ano lang,
Kaya doon lahat nag-start sa CCDC.
CCDC.
Sa secondary.
So, you were in CCDC, nandun na yung wushu. Akala ko nung pumunta ka ng DepEd, baka nag-propose na naman ito.
No. Ang nangyari dyan, sir, nung 2000, kasi I entered CCDC 2012. So, school year 2012, parang 2 years lang yata. Pero nung 2014, tamang-tama, through Republic Act 10588,
I see. Okay.
na-amend yung palarong pambansa law. Naidagdag yung tatlong sport, wushu, billiard, and wrestling.
Wrestling.
Kaya magkakasabay yun na alam ko na isama. That was way back in 2014. Kaya what we did there, sabi ko sa mga kasama ko, nako, tingnan natin. Parang walang wushu na tayo lang naman yung Kaya ginawa namin, we created the wushu team sa CCDC High School.
CCDC, okay.
Kaya ang pinakaunang nag-compete sa high school for the Benguet Provincial Meet, kasi walang district meet. Dito ko na kilala si Sir Minrod. Sir Minrod. Sabi ko sa kanya, check na natin yung ibang mga schools, baka may wushu sanda sila.
Actually, sponsor, siya yun. Santos Cafe. Sa mga nakikinig, Santos Cafe.
Pakapi naman kayo dyan.
Yan.
So they already we already talked to some schools. Sabi nila wala daw silang wushu sanda kasi sanda yung nasa DepEd. Kaya what we did, automatic yung team CCDC, sila yung magre-represent ng Benguet. Sabi ko naman kay Sir Minrod, parang pangit wala tayong kalaban. Teka, kausapin ko nga si Sir Ryan Batinay sa Benguet State University. Baka meron silang mabuo kasi stand-alone sila BSU. Para meron tayong kalaro sa provincial meet. Kaya during the provincial meet, very first provincial meet noon, 2014, only 2 teams. La Trinidad versus BSU. Ang La Trinidad, represented by all CCDC team. Kaya doon yan. Kaya syempre, when we went to Kara hanggang sa dire-diretso.
Yun ang inception pala noon.
At ang maganda doon, nung 2014 na first na pagpasok ng wushu dyan sa CCDC, we also produce one athlete going to the palarong pambansa. Si Kilord Dangay.
Oh.
Kaya ang palarong pambansa noon, that was in 2015 in Davao.
First na inilabas mo, nakapag-produce agad ng...
Yes.
Nakapalaro ka agad.
Palarong pambansa. Well, halos naman kasi still back in 2007 sa Taulo naman, nakapagpadala din tayo ng mga national athletes, no? National sa National Championship noong 2007.
Yun sinasayang
2008.
ko nung ini-invite mo yun noon. Sayang. Napanak ko ma-enjoy ta uray. Once in my life, that experience ko ti competition ti Taulo. Yung nagpe-prepare kayo, 2008 ba yan?
2008. May mga
Nagpe-prepare kayo
dinala
for
pa.
nationals noon.
2008 saka 2009. Dalawang national yung pinuntahan namin.
Oo.
Kasi during that time, parang graduate na rin ako noong 2008 kasi sa college.
So nga pa umay-umay kayo din.
One. Every...
Iso da, ano yung pangalan ng kapatid ni Alvin?
Sponsor time. So this podcast is brought to you by Dems Auto Performance. Dems Auto Performance Shop offers automotive servicing and verify sila ng kahit anong klase ng sasakyan. Huwag lang eroplano. Located at Alapang, Trinidad, Benguet. Of course, they also offer off-road servicing. Sa mga naglalaro ng off-road, gustong pa-convert ang sasakyan sa off-road, you can visit Dems Auto Performance at Alapang, Trinidad, Benguet. Or you can also visit their Facebook page, Dems Auto Performance. This podcast is sponsored by Monofloor's Egg Poultry. So Monofloor's Egg Poultry sells fresh eggs, and they are available in the locality of Mankayan. Of course, you can check them out by checking their Facebook page, Monofloor's Egg Poultry. Check them out right now.
Yun yung
Ayun,
sa
sina Jason, not Jason, sorry. Basta ni Berto.
ni Korean. Korean yung foreman nun. Nung nandun ka sa DepEd, who was it na parang CCDC? So kapag apply ka sana is Benguet High, any schools in Latrinidad, paano ka naipurwak sa
Well, alam mo naman sa gobyerno, we don't choose where we go. Actually, I don't really have any plan of... ang gusto ko lang sana, dito lang sa... Siyempre, everybody wants La Trinidad kasi mas malapit. Dito lang yung ano. Pero when I applied in Benguet, dati, 2016. Kasi umalis ako ng CCDC 2014 yata. Parang, no. 2015. Kaya meron akong 1 year na bakante. That's the time na I opened my private gym dyan sa Pico. Pero after 1 year na opening the gym, there's an opportunity na pwede mag-apply sa DepEd. So, I applied in DepEd for the senior high school. Nakuha naman tayo. Pero, when I was talking to Sir Alawas sa DepEd, masabi sa akin, sir, bali, single ka. Mayat samot na mapan ka, J.K. Bungan. Ay, J.K. Bungan. Sige sir, ay nabalita. Muna pa yan. Ito, takadang. Takadang. Biglang nag-ring sa isip ko. Parang ito yung malayong lugar na hindi napupunta. Wala pang kalsada noon eh. Kaya sabi niya, dito takadang. Sabi ko, sir, wala bang medyo mas malapit-lapit ng konti dyan? Sige, another option. If you want, you can go to this place. I think, I don't know if it's somewhere in Mangkayan or Tuba. Kailangan ka pang umikot sa Tuba yata. Kailangan mo umikot, pagpunta ka doon, kailangan mong umikot sa Pangasinan, Ansagan.
Yun banda,
Kaya, ako sila nga andayo tapos ada ka naman ng party Mangkayan nga boundary, ti Mountain Province kan Mangkayan.
Balili siguro nga banda.
Most probably. Parang yun na tatlo. Sabi ko, okay kumasar kaya natuwa rin ako kay Sir Lawas noon eh. Baka dati possibility sir nga asasidad kasi actually I'm also managing my own gym here in La Trinidad. Sabi ko, if I am closer to my area, pwedeng magamit yung gym ko sa training ng mga athletes. I can always help in creating athletes. Sabi ko, sige mapangkangor dyan sa blanan ko.
Kasi dugan diya eh.
Kasi nalaman ko, doon naman talaga kasi yung pangalan ko sa sablan. Doon pala yung item ko.
I see.
Pwede lang niyang ilipat kung umuo ako doon sa...
Pero talagang nandun na talaga.
Hindi na panak din sa sablan. Kung ano yung principal media ni Sir Benjamin Diwal. Hello sir, good morning. Ada Jerry Jun tata ni Sir Diwal.
I see.
Kung ano piman ka, hindi tinagan mo. So, nagpeso piman. Siguro, he was just testing me if you want to go there. Balay, nagmotor ka nga pa. Pero yun, 2016 I was in Sablan.
2016. Halos pare-parehas lang pala tayo ng out sa private. Kasi I was out in private also 2016.
Wushu.
Then, yun nga rin yung hindi ko maisip kung anong nakain ko, bakit ako pumunta ng Mankayan eh. Matagal naman na ako dito. Panibagong adjustment ulit. And then, you started the Wushu team immediately in Sablan. Gaano kahirap ang mag-start ng team at the same time? Kasi for those who are listening na hindi familiar sa trabaho ng teachers, especially in public schools, during those times, sa bagay, pati naman ngayon, maraming reports, especially major subject ang hawak niya, English. Maraming reports to accomplish with so little time that you have. And you have to train athletes na yung training is, yung hahawakan mong athlete is zero knowledge yung mga iba. How did you manage that? Ano yung mga sikreto mo noon?
Well, hindi naman siguro as in na sikreto kasi siguro, yun nga, una, I talked to the principal. When I went there, kasi I talked to Sir Dual before, our former principal. What are the sports that are being offered here in Sablan? Kasi syempre, I have something to offer also. Baka nandito, pwede nating dagdagan. Pero kung wala, pwede kong isama or we might include. And doon ko lang nalaman, kasi honestly sir, I'm not a really ball game athlete, no?
Doon tayo nagkakaparehas.
Doon ko lang nalaman that Sablan pala is parang ito yung parang pinaka-cradle ng volleyball sa Benguet.
Yes.
Kumbaga
Ang kinkinas dyan na lang lagi titublay.
Yes, they usually play ang diyan parang volleyball.
Volleyball,
So
yeah.
you cannot volleyball game dito eh, sabi ni sir. Pero we also have other sports. Siyempre, we also join in athletics, we also join in this and that. Pero I did not hear any competitive sports. Sabi ko, how about competitive sports, sir? Awan kami nagisuro. That's the problem in many schools actually.
Yes.
Even if there are different athletes or students na you can always na pwede silang matap diyan. Pag walang trainer or walang teacher na marunong magturo, sila mo naman sa DepEd, pag sinabi, Sir Clyde, hawakan mo yung basketball.
Yeah.
Ay, ang mga mo, basketball, gamno ko na ni boss mo, igamam ka. Nya kay Igorot, sige, igamam na. Pero sabi naman ni, very supportive naman si Sir Benji dati. Sabi niya, sige, you can always, Ay, ang PSDs namin noon, si Sir Dilmas. Kung napiman ka, igamam, sige, niya, kaya mong mic ko. Sir, mabalintay mo nga gi-open ti Wushu. Tayo sumatay mo ka na DepEd. Nagitiyati ko. So, I created the training program. I created the schedule. And pero with all those program, ako rin pala yung mag-i-execute, syempre. Pero ang gusto ko lang naman sa dati sa Sablan, especially our school principal is very supportive in terms of schedule, dates. Pagdating sa basta of course with the parental consent. Kaya we started. I created first we first had the sports clinic.
Yeah.
In which there were 100 plus students who joined the sports clinic.
Ilan
Buti na lang, napakaluwang ng gym ng ng Sablan. Hanggang naging after a month, naging 50 na lang. After 2 months, siguro naging 40, hanggang naging 30 na lang. So yung 30 na katao na yon, on and off pa yan, on and off. Pero yung talagang pang-competition mo dyan, nandyan yung 15, nandyan yung 10, nandyan ang 20, ganyan. So we started competing in the provincial meet.
Yeah.
2016 provincial meet. Kaya meron ko na-produce. Ang kagandaan noon, kahit papano naman, meron tayong napadala sa palarong pambansa in 2016. Pero syempre, ang palaro kasi niyan 2017. Kaya ang palarong pambansa noong 2017 saan ba napunta siya, Ang pangalan ng bata na napadala ko noon, si Miss Lian Benito.
Yeah.
Pero doon kasi going back to CCDC, if I remember, meron pa pala akong napalaro doon ng wrestling kasi ako nag-open ng wrestling dyan sa CCDC ng high school.
Nag-coach ka ulit ng wrestling?
Yes. Kasi if you remember sa DepEd kasi we only have 10 weight category for Wushu.
Yes.
Sabi ko, saan pupunta yung iba? Sayang. Dinala ko sa wrestling. Huwag ka na lang sumuntok. Kasi may takedown din naman eh.
Adaptable naman yung skill kasi sa Sanda meron siyang takedown.
Yes.
Of course, yung mga iba nga lang na rules, kailangan i-adapt. Yeah.
Kaya may mga dalawang bata rin ako noon na nakapaglaro ng palarong pambansa. Ayun,
So
sa
parang
wrestling.
first nasabak mo in that coaching, in combat sports, isang sanda, dalawang wrestling
Yes,
nakapagpalaro. That's amazing.
Doon sa CCDC.
CCDC. And sa
Sablan, in 2017 summer,
first na sabak
yan.
mo, isang
Nakapagpadala tayo ng isang atleta. Si Miss Lian Benito
Lian
sa
Benito.
national, sa palarong pambansa.
Saan yung batang yun ngayon?
I think she's training in pagiging police o kasi nag-graduate niya ng
Congratulations.
graduated in dito sa BSU.
Kita nga basit nga ubing na pumotok ti pads no kumagtarin.
Yeah, she's Lian Benito.
What was the parang what was your I'm curious to know yung training method mo na first tabak For sure, zero knowledge yung mga yan And they were able to go through tough competitions like that.
Alam mo kasi sir, pag ito yung maganda pag you are going to conduct a sports clinic Kasi sa sports clinic kasi, gusto niyo matuto ng wushu, gusto matuto, so you welcome everybody.
Yeah.
From that time alone, you can see na syempre yung una kasi yung gustong muna nila. And then from time to time, nakikita mo na yung may potential talaga. You can see the potential. So you segregate them, isinamsuda. Bigyan mo sila ngayon ng training program na ito yung nararapat na training para sa inyo. Medyo advanced level ng konti ng training. Yung iba, syempre, medyo naiwan. Dito muna, basic muna.
Basic.
Hanggang makuha nila yung proper. Pero pagdating sa mga medyo advanced na yung bigyan mo sila ng training na medyo mas ma-advance pa. Kasi there are always, I still believe na in every athletes, especially sa mga kabataan, meron yung 1 in a million na talagang they will shine. Kagaya nito, si Lian. And then, pagkatapos ng 2017 na nationals, 2017 may regional championship ang nationals pa yata, National Invitational Championship ang Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
We taught Muay Thai. Nagpadala ko ng 33 athletes coming from Sablan dito sa Baguio kasi sa Baguio yung just teachers camp. Ganon karami ang dati. Sabi ko, sige, you wanna join? Sige, you train. Every day, every afternoon, every after class. Then we will join the competition. That was summer of hindi, parang Baguio Day pa yata, September pala. So we took the overall championship. Very first time that Sablan took the first overall championship in 2017.
In combat sports.
Yes. Knowing na Sablan is a volleyball country ako natin. So yun naman ang magandang nangyari doon.
Wow.
Tapos dito na nakikita ko yung medyo lumalakas na mga atleta, si Rosemary Recto, si Felix Cantores. Kaya I took them apart. Sabi ko, baka pwede kayong maglaro sa nationals. Yun. Dire-diretso na hanggang naglaro na sila ng nationals ng Muay Thai, nationals ng tapos until such time that Lian Benito was taken as a national team ng Muay Thai. Yun. So, naglaro sila sa ibang bansa.
It's very amazing to see yung parang ganun na so ibig sabihin effective yung training methodology niya kasi first sabak meron ng champion parang nakaka-amaze na kasi well in our case there first sabak it's either magsisilver yung mga yan sometimes yung highest is bronze parang ganun yung mga nangyayari sa amin nung kami ang nandun. Ang niyan is everyday yung schedule nyo.
Yes, everyday, especially, pero not just everyday afternoon. Everyday, pag may laban, I require them to go to school before 7:30. So dapat alas 6 nandun na sila. We do the morning drills. 1 hour yan, 6 to 7. Kasi hindi naman sila makapag-jog kasi.
Yes.
Aside from jogging, syempre sa oval, kaya maganda rin yung nandun ka sa Sablan kasi walang other very sa road. Kaya pagdating nila doon, morning drills, speed sprinting and all. Tapos sa afternoon, yan, ensayo na. Kasi kulang talaga yung training hours sa afternoon.
Yes.
Kaya kinukuha ko rin sa morning. Tapos pag may sila, kaya siguro malaking bagay din yung nandun yung mga gamit natin. May punching bag, may Sabi ko, especially pag may laban sila, pag yung oras na to, meron kayong vacant ka ako, you go to our mini gym dyan sa my dorm. You do the punching, kahit na power shots, mga ganyan. May mga extra training.
So they lived as parang athlete talaga na yung parang national athlete na your break time is for that sport, study, sports study.
Yes. The only difference is they got to go home.
Yes, they got to go
Nakakauwi
home.
naman sila. Saka, siguro dahil kompleto rin yung gamit. Dahil kompleto rin yung gamit at time.
Those, yung mga gamit na yun, personal mo yan.
Yes. Yun yung mga gamit ko dyan sa gym natin na when I close the gym here at dito sa may Pico, ay dinala ko lahat doon sa the punching bag, the mats, the pads. Lahat yan. Kasi hindi naman bibili ng school yan. Wala daw sa MOO.
Oo.
Kaya what I did, pati yung mga gamit, sabi ko sa mga bata noon, ang hirap mag-pads na 2-3 lang. Kaya every time na may sahod tayo, alam mo naman ang teacher, pag may sahod ka na, I also buy some mga equipment on my own expense. Pero pati mga so parang suki ako ng mga tindahan sa Baguio ng mga gloves, ng mga Yan. Pero ang maganda, nakikita mo yung result.
Yeah.
Tapos hanggang nagiging advanced na yung mga atleta, kayo naman magkawak ng pads, hawakan nyo. I will just instruct, ito ang gagawin nyo. So, dumarami, na-duplicate yung effort mo.
Subland back then, yung mga 2017 hanggang sa dun sa pandemic, talagang sila yung naghahari dun sa combat sports ng DepEd. Yung demo sports ng Muay Thai, nandun sila. Yung Wushu Sanda, nandun sila. Nandun sila sa wrestling. Nandun sila sa Pencak Silat. Parang, so halo-halo yung mga yun
I remember one time sa provincial meet natin, hindi ko alam kung that was way back 2019. Pre-pandemic yata yun.
Yeah.
Kasi hindi na lang ako nag-focus sa Wushu kasi marami talaga sila. Sabi ko, sayang naman kung hindi makakalaro yung iba. So I tried convincing ang co-teacher, si Sir Jamal Lucero. Tinuruan ako mag-pads, tinuruan ako mag-meets sa boxing. So sabi ko, every Saturday, sir, halika, session tayo. Session tayo sa isang gym sa Baguio kasi taga Baguio siya. Pads ko siya, ito pagkawak ng pads, pagkawak ng meets. Kaya meron akong trainer ngayon sa boxing. So ito, tapos siyempre, pag-aralan mo rin yung mga movements ng paa. Para para may kasama. Ang importante kasi yan, sir, duplication. Hindi pwedeng ikaw lahat. Kaya at least meron akong tagawak ng Tapos may padadala na ako doon sa mga ayaw mag-wushu, ayaw masipa, so boxing sila. Kasi iba talaga may gusto ko sir boxing, okay. Kaya hanggang ngayon may boxing pa rin sila.
Yeah, I remember nung nag-train ako nung magkakara doon sa Vitalite noon, mayroong isang bata lumapit. Sir, boxing ako. Meron din palang boxing sa Sablan.
Inopen ko lahat yan, pati yung wrestling. Kaya sa wrestling naman, walang problema kasi every 3 times a week, wushu. 3 times a week, wrestling. Meron pa yung time na sabay-sabay sila sa lahat ng
So, yung sinasabi mo kanina is parang yung secret para hindi ka masyadong mapagod kasi isa mo is duplication.
Duplication talaga. Hindi kahit sabihin mong mag-duplicate mo yung mga athletes din.
So, yun ang But, how was it to you? Hindi ba masyadong taxing yun na, yun nga, you're a teacher of a public school, wala, talagang sinusulit ang sweldo mo dyan. Sinusulit ang sweldo mo dyan, at the same time, you're coaching this. Paano ang time mo doon?
Hindi naman, I think hindi naman, wala namang problema doon sa teaching kasi when you teach, nandun ka naman ng 7, basta nandun ka ng 7:30 hanggang 4:30 or 5 p.m. Hindi pwedeng ma-disrupt yan. So, that's it. Pero ang training naman usually dyan after
After...
kaya nga nagtataka ako usually pag sa mga, sa mga schools, especially doon sa, dati, ang ginagawa nila, pag may malapit ng district meet, saka lang sila mag-start ng training.
Lahat!
Lahat ba? Tapos, ang training ng nila, magre-request pa sila na ma-excuse yung mga bata hapon. Alam mo half day ng hapon, half day ng for 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks.
Kasi malapit na raw ang district meet. Sa akin sabi ko, tingin ko hindi natin kailangan kasi para hindi maisturbo yung klase nyo, nag-eskwela kayo dito, agsapin ka ng malum. And then after class, effective naman Pero sabi nila, di sir, kasi okay lang yan. May Sige, sabi ko, kung may 1 week naman pala tayo na pwedeng mag-training, kahit 1 week lang, huwag ko nang kunin yung 2 weeks. Kasi ano na lang yun, 1 week parang
Polishing.
sa combative, nagbabawas ng timbang.
Oo.
Ganun na lang.
Yun na yung ano doon. And yun din ang nakita ko actually, my personal observation. Halimbawa, district bukas or zone mate kumbaga sa elementary. Ngayon mo lang bukas yun. Ngayon mo papatakbuhin yung bata na pinili mo among those who raise their hands. Pinili mo, tapos ngayon mo lang siya papatakbuhin, ngayon mo lang mag-exercise. Ano ang gain niya? Sabi ko, kunakiman, sabi ko sa kanila, athlete kayo? Kailan ang laro? Bukas? Mangamangan kayo, kitikan maturog kayo. Iban-banugon nyo, tibagyo, tata kayong agjag-jogging. Bukas sasakit ang katawan nyo. Walang gain, walang ang training. Pati yung 2 weeks na yun na training na gano'n is, paano mo ma-develop yung stamina ng bata? Paano mo ma-develop yung skill? Pero nangyayari lahat eh. In all sports na nakikita ko is parang nangyayari lahat eh. When I was in another district, nung dinala ko yung mga bata sa competitions ng Muay Thai, na merong mga kids division, I have to parang think of a way na makaka-perform sila nang hindi sila na-intimidate. Kaya tatatlong combinations lang ang binigay ko sa kanila. And yun na yung pinaulit-ulit ko for those days na yun. Yun na yung pinaulit-ulit kong pinagawa sa kanila kasi kulang talaga yung time. And yun, nakikita natin that we have to the key is consistency. Consistency talaga. Parang hindi pwedeng ganun lang. And then after that, kung nanalo yung bata, good. Kung natalo,
Sorry.
sorry.
I tried my best.
Dapat paghandaan talaga.
Oo,
So,
naman.
opening ng class, ini-start mo talaga yun.
Usually. Siguro bigyan ko sila ng 1 month muna to adjust to the school. Pero alam mo, June.
Yeah.
Pagdating ng July, magkandak na ako ng first na sports clinic muna. Kasi lagi kong sinisimulan dyan, especially sa mga bago. Pero yung first year ko dyan sa Sablan na sports clinic, ako talaga lahat. Nung second year na, may mga kasama na ako na magli-lead.
Yeah.
Yan ang maganda. Sports clinic, okay, sige, hawakan mo ito, hawakan mo yan, ikaw mag-lead dito, ganyan. Kaya dire-diretso na. Tapos, after may mga kasama na akong teachers. May kasama na akong maghawak ng wushu, may advisors na. Parang ako na lang, parang head coach or head trainer na lang ng laro.
And that's when paano mo nabuo yung Kafagway and bakit Kafagway?
Actually, nabuo yung Kafagway. Nandito pa ako sa CCDC noon.
CCDC pa yun.
Yes.
Oo.
Kasi if you remember, pinagkwentuhan natin kanina, we had these athletes who wanted to compete in mixed martial arts kasi hindi raw siya nabibigyan ng pagkakataon. Sabi ko naman, wala namang problema kasi I think I have different contacts din naman. So, naging unang atleta ko, yan, sina Jordan Lubida, which is now dating Team Lakay. Tapos sabi niya, nag-school sa pero nung nasa akin na, then afterwards, nung hindi ko na rin naasikaso yung team noon, pumunta ng nagtrabaho. Tapos ngayon, balitaan ko, bumalik sa Team Lakay as trainer. And we also have Roy Mency.
Mency, yeah.
Yes, si Roy
Hanggang
Mency.
ngayon, nandito pa yan.
Talagang wrestler talaga yan.
Wrestler.
Ako nagpasok dyan sa CCDC sa kanya na ikaw mag-coach dito. Ikaw din magbantay sa gym. Sabi ko sa kanya nung wala ako dyan sa siya yung parang nagbabantay. And then we also have Aaron Kagway nung dyan sa Pero yun kasi more on boxing, more on striker kasi yun eh. Kaya doon, yung tatlo na yan, yun yung parang pinakasawa. Tapos dami na rin mga sumasama dati. So, nag-iisip ako ng team. Parang hindi naman pwedeng puro CCDC lang kasi may mga team outside na, may mga athletes coming from the outside na gustong sumali. So, nung nandun ako sa boarding house ko dyan sa BSU Co-op sa likod ng CCDC, in-invite ko si Jordan. Tamang-tama, nandun yung poster ng laban ng kapatid ko noon sa Muay Thai, yung laban nila sa Convention Center. Kalaban niya yung taga-Germany. Ang nasa ring name niya, Jay, Takafagway Warrior, Olod. Sir, nung I surrender niya Kafagway, at least medyo unique, kasi eh. Bigla ko naisip, oo nga kasi siyempre, Kapagway means wide open spaces. It's the old name of Baguio.
Old name of the
Pero
city,
syempre, if you don't know na old name of Baguio lang, you can always tell na it's an old name of the... Kaya sabi ko, pwede, no? Sige nga. So that's the start, actually.
Pero ginagamit pala yun na ring name ng kapatid mo.
Oh, yes.
Nung naglalaro
Siya talaga gumagamit dyan na ring name niya, Kapagway Warrior. Siya parang Baguio Boy.
Baguio Boy, yeah. Kapagway Boy, Baguio Warrior.
Yan.
Because Kapagway was the old name of yung Baguio area. And then, nung pumunta ka dun sa Sablan, you used it for your team.
Yes, kasi siyempre nung may gym pa tayo dito, nasa Kapagway Gym. Pero when I closed it down and then took all the things na dinala ko sa Sablan, kaya doon na yung parang main gym ng Kapagway Gym doon sa Sablan.
You also started dabbling to playing in MMA during that time. So you have joined or naglaro kayo sa iba't ibang
yung mga atleta noon, pero it took them like 3 years kasi syempre mga bata.
Yes.
Before
yes.
I told them to compete in mixed martial arts. Siguro ano na yan, medyo post-pandemic na. Sina Felix Torres yan. Tapos sumunod na itong mga bago, sina Xavier tapos yung mga dati na
Brothers, naglalaro na ba yung mga yan?
Yeah. MMA, yes. Pero isang beses lang eh. Pero usually hindi ko na sila masyadong pinano dati sa mixed martial arts nung nakikita ko na kasi ang pinaka ko noon is for them to become part of the national team. So whatever na sports, in combat sports, wrestling man yan or wushu. And we are happy naman na at least in Sablan na may mga unang napunta doon is national team ng Muay Thai, si Bryan Benito.
Yeah.
Tapos siguro way back 2019, nakuha sa national team ng kickboxing si Rosemary Recto saka si Felix Cantores. So from imagine from wushu tapos naging kickboxing. Dami, no?
And it's amazing also to see you even go and do some MMAs. And para sa mga medyo natatakot doon sa sports na ito. Ano yung parang meron ka bang worst na injuries na na-experience ng athlete mo during the time they're training under you?
Well, wala. During training probably wala naman masyado. Pero actually wala nga sa wala sa MMA eh. Ang nakita ko na pinaka-worst na niya yung sa wrestling. Wrestling. Because ang wrestling kasi pag hindi ka marunong sa mga falls,
yes.
Especially sa at namamali yung fall mo, yung kamay. That's where the injury ng isang atleta ko dati na medyo, akala ko nung una nabali, pero medyo nagkilong
Na-dislocate.
naayos naman, pero naayos naman yung niya ngayon. Pulis na siya ngayon. Pero yun yung nakita ko na pinaka, Sa MMA kasi I don't think yung medyo matalo ka via submission, via locks na kung minsan may mga konting sakit-sakit, pero okay naman. I don't think na tapos yung mga knockout, normal siguro, nakaka-recover, okay naman. Yung mga yun lang naman. Kaya, I still doubt na yung sabi nila na yung mga combat sport is just delikado, tadadanog na, kanadati, Every sport is dangerous, Even in basketball, tumatakbo ka lang, baka mamaya siniko ka o naisubsub ka.
Yes.
Lahat ng sport,
lahat
dangerous.
Ng sports, actually. And yun nga.
Kahit nga yung chess, actually, sir, yung chess, Kala natin walang injury yan. Pero ang pinaka-injury pa na, including the billiards, ngayon ko lang nalaman, psychological injury. Hindi lang natin nakikita.
How is that?
Kumbaga, stress. Some athletes, especially in the national athletes, nakakwentuhan kasi namin yung mga most of them are yung psychological stress ba. Kaya minsan, they think kung paano maglalaro dito, paano gagawin to, paano magbabawas ng timbang. Number one actually is ito. We don't call it injury. Pero ano ba yung pinaka-best na term mo dyan, di ba?
Parang it's affecting the mental health.
Yes,
kumbaga.
usually.
Yeah.
Kaya because nakapaglaro ng maayos.
There was a time when we were in high school, I was playing taekwondo and then iisang room kami sa Boyagan Elementary School. Kasama namin yung isang chess player. Siyempre, mga baseball player, maingay yan. Maingay kami. Tahimik siya. Tahimik siya, kahit na kinakausap namin siya, tahimik siya. So, natutulog na siya, nagkukwentuhan kami, biglang nagsalita. Aguray, checkmate.
ganyan.
Biglang ako na iso nga, ni, pwede ti, no gaya maturog santo agsaw ko na. But yeah, and then you said that one, baka yun na, isa yun, parang mental fatigue na yun, ano. Siguro na nabanlog yung utak na nga kasi.
This all goes through
Yeah.
with all sports sa totoo lang. Kaya yung mental health talaga is very important.
Yeah.
Kaya when you were asking about injury, physical injury meron, mga
Meron,
pero worst injury so far wala pa naman. Yun lang, yun ang sabi ko sa wrestling.
And after that, what was the time? When did you transfer to NSA? And ano yung parang reasons why you transferred? Kasi ang ano ko dun is talagang I was really passionate of trying to so gusto ko sanang dalhin natin yung jiu-jitsu. Matagal na akong hindi nagro-roll pero I love the sports.
Yes.
And then I was nakita-kita and sabi ko maybe I can ask him if we can possibly we propose this sports na maging demo sports muna and then later on ganito and ganyan. Yun yung sinasabi ko. And then of course I know that you have connections. So I was actually trying to talk to you, supposed to be. We've been setting this podcast for like years now. Hindi nga lang nagkaka-match ng schedule. I was surprised to see na biglang nawala ka sa DepEd. So, pakikwento nga kung paano nangyari yun and ano yung mga reasons then.
Well, siguro we start from kasi you mentioned about NSA.
Yeah.
Actually, I've been working with NSAs for the past few years na rin eh. Una sa Wushu. Pag NSA kasi, when we talk about the National Sports Association, it's not just the national athletes and the national coaches. It also has some regional, Sa Wushu dati, sabi na natin na I also work with the Wushu Federation Philippines Baguio City chapter. As a Benguet director. Kasi when we were talking with our president dito sa Wushu Baguio City Wushu Car, Sir Tansmitong Candelaria, good morning, sir. Pasyal ako dyan sa 50s later. Kami ni Sir Clyde.
Yeah.
And I was talking to him. Sabi niya, hawakan mo yung Latin kasi sa yung mga bata. Kaya every time na may mga atleta na gustong maglaro na ay kunin nila na especially dito sa La Trinidad, ako yung tinatawagan, especially sa Taulu, syempre. For Sanda, it's a Coast Mark, Sangyaw. And then for the sa Muay Thai naman, I was voted. This is through election as the president of Baguio Muay Thai chapter from 2016. Dati na akong nag-officiate. Actually, I was a national technical official, even an ITO for Muay Thai since 2005, 2006.
Yeah.
Kaya medyo matagal na.
College pa tayo nun.
And yun yung trabaho ko sa NSA nila dati. Yung mga doon sa sides na yun, sa Muay Thai, with MAP. And then, when I was in Sablan, kaya sabi ko nga, nakakapag-join kami ng Muay Thai competition dati kasi I was very, active during that time. Tapos, siyempre, ako yung presidente ng Baguio chapter. Pero in 2019, a very good opportunity actually came when the SEA Games, kaya ngayon, napaka-controversial ng SEA Games ngayon na 2019, no?
Yung kaldero.
Yung kaldero. There was this 2019, we are hosting. Kaya sabi nila sa akin, saan ba ako noong 2019? I was still in Sablan. Sabi ng, may tumawag sa akin na, actually, Ma'am Maria called me. I know, it's not Ma'am Maria muna. It's Ma'am Roslyn Hung sa kickboxing. Dating mong kaibigan ito sa Muay Thai din. She called me na baka pwede akong mag-officiate sa SEA Games, ganito ganyan. Pero start muna natin sa national. So, nag-nationals kami ng kickboxing noong 2019 sa Tagaytay. It all started there kasi walang hawak ng technical official nila. Kaya, dati kong kasama na technical official yun sa Muay Thai. Kaya alam niya na ako yung nakakaalam ng mga different ins and outs of officiating, scoring and all. Kaya ako yun yung kasama namin. Kaya together with Coach Noriel and all, kaya nabuo yung technical official ng kickboxing. 2019 yon. And then,
Nag-uumpisa pa ba yung kickboxing sa Pilipinas that time?
no, actually, I learned and I heard na ang kickboxing yung NSA ng kickboxing, prior to the 2019 SEA Games, gawa na pala yung ano niyan. Mayroon ng organization, hindi lang nagfa-function kasi wala silang national athletes, wala silang national team. Pero yun yung nakaregister sa Philippine Olympic Committee. If I'm not mistaken, parang 7 years or 8 years ago when you are speaking 2019. So, kung ilang taon yan. Kaya nung isinama nila yung kickboxing sa SEA Games, sabi nila, mag-duty kayo sa SEA Games.
I see.
So, doon. Kaya when I was preparing na, siyempre, masaya tayo mag-duty sa SEA Games. Biglang tumawag si Ma'am Rhea, Sir, kinukuha ka sa Wushu, mag-duty ka raw as referee sa SEA Games sa Wushu. So, I have 2 opportunities, kickboxing and Wushu. If only, alam mo naman ako, I'm a man of my word, pag nauna lang siguro na tumawag itong Wushu, I would have probably took the Wushu first before the kickboxing. Pero it just so happened na nauna yung kickboxing. Kaya nandito ako ngayon sa kickboxing. Pero during that time, as a national technical official. Pero nung 2003, next, kasi wala nang next na SEA Games dapat every 2 years. That should be 21 dapat
21,
pala. 2021. Pero ginawa nila 2022 because of the pandemic. Sa Vietnam. Ako yung pinadala na technical official, so ITO, kasama ko si Coach Norel sa dalawa kayo. And it all started there. Actually, ITO. Pero prior to ITOs kasi, nagtuturo din ako ng mga atleta natin, in which including sablan athletes. Kaya nakakapagpadala ako ng mga atleta for the national competitions. Kaya sabi nila nung we have a slot in the national coaching staff. Baka gusto mo kasi kailangan namin ng tao. Pero ito yung magiging trabaho, especially sa admin work and all. Pero pag may time, tulong sa training. Yun ang trabaho ko hanggang ngayon.
So what was exactly yung job? Admin work like...
Admin work means sa grassroots. Kasi pag ang NSA kasi hindi mabubuhayan pag walang mga wala ring mga atleta. Nakaano ka lang kung you only have the national athletes, national coaches, finish, wala na. Tapos na. Pero you need to grow the sport also. So ako yung pupunta sa mga different regions to talk to the LGUs, to include the sport, to create Mindanao Championship, for example, Visayas Championship. And especially pag nagpapa-accredit kami ng mga technical officials, I also is the one going there and accrediting them.
I see.
Yan. Kaya yun yung binigay sa akin na trabaho ko.
So was that, yun na yung time na, agsuruak pa lang? Magtuturo pa ba ako?
Siguro 2000, kailan ba ako umalis na? 2000, ano ba yun? 2026, no? Most probably, kung 2023, nagkakaroon ako ng inkling. Kasi during that time kasi, especially nung naging ITO na ako, aside from coaching athletes, siyempre magko-coach ka, regionals pa lang, alis na kayo. Nationals, may excuse na naman kayo. International competitions, yun na naman. So, parang dumarami yung time na mas na-excuse ako sa school, dumarami rin yung time na hindi mo na kikita yung mga estudyante mo. So, just to be fair also to the school and also to the division, I have to step out. Pero I need to weigh the out. Kasi siyempre, alam mo naman mawawala sa atin pag wala ka sa DepEd, sir. Di ba? It's a gamble of career din ito sa akin Kasi wala lahat ng benefits mo, gobyerno yan, di ba? Pero siguro, sabi ko kasi when we were talking kanina, nung pinakabata tayo, baka ito lang siguro yung calling natin, nasanay tayo sa paglabas-labas, kaya ganyan. So siguro nga data ito Kaya yun din. Tapos nakita ko noon, diretso na SEA Games. Ako yung pinapadala. Kaya laging lumalabas pag
Yan. From ever since yata,
Okay. Kaya diretso na ganun yung schedule natin. Tapos nung full-time na national, nung nasama sa national coaching staff, mas demanding yung trabaho.
How many years were you in DepEd, by the way? May 15 years na ba?
Wala pa. Actually, 7 years. Kaya di ko nga nakuha yung sinasabi nila na Hindi ko pala naisip yun. Pwede pala yun, 15 years, no?
15 years.
Pero it's okay naman. Ako naman, what's important for me is I'm enjoying the job, I'm enjoying what I did. And
So,
syempre,
What is it? What's the thing? I think you're already in 1 year ka na sa NSA.
Parang 2 years na.
2 years na. What was the
parang
thing that
2
you
years.
miss in DepEd? Meron ba? Or were you happy na?
Well, di naman. I also miss teaching. I also miss teaching naman. Kasi from time to time, sabi ko nga, I'm also still teaching dito sa NSA namin. Pero during seminars,
Yeah.
during accreditation, during tinuturuan yung mga kasama naming mga technical officials on how to do this, how to do that.
Pero iba na yung
Iba pa rin yun,
mo.
Yun lang siguro yung nakakamiss, yung mga nasa loob ko ng classroom, yung feeling na, no?
Yeah.
Pero biglang maisip mo pa rin na talagang very, yung trabaho natin, very noble profession kasi alam mo na yun, yung hirap na pinagdadaanan ninyo na teachers natin. Kasi sabi ko, I'm still is a teacher.
You're still a teacher, yeah.
Yung pinaggagawa ko nga dati sa imagine mo yan, ako yung pinakauna sa school. Kasi hiniantay ko yung mga atleta na mag-join sa training sa umaga. Ako pa rin yung
Ikaw yung
pinakalas
last.
na uwi.
Sikat timang lukat dyan silaw. Sikat mang isa.
True. Kaya kahit umulan.
Nami-miss mo rin yun, ano?
Yung mga ganyan,
Yeah.
It just so happen kasi na parang, pero alam mo, Coach, sir, iba lang yung ginagawa ko, the same pa rin yung ginagawa ko sa school, saka dito sa NSA, different organization, different clubs, and different environment. Siyempre, pag nandun ka sa school, you are teaching, aside from the students, I'm talking about the athletes ba?
Athletes, yeah.
Sa teaching kasi, sa school, naka-school-based team kayo, you learn naman from umaga, pinapajogging mo sa umaga, sa hapon. Yun nga lang kasi, they are on the grassroots. Pero pag sa national level, sa national team, iba ang level. Kailangan talaga,
Higher level.
alam mo yun, they are going to represent the country.
Yes.
It's an Asian Games, Southeast Asian Games, World Championship. Kaya,
Also, kakaibang
trainings,
pressure din.
Yes, syempre. Kaya doon pumapasok yung sinasabi ko na mental fitness. Kasi doon, maraming sumusuko dyan. Uwi na lang ako, sir, sa probinsya. Coach, uwi na lang ako. Maraming nagsasabi sa amin yan. Sabi ko, pag uwi ka sa probinsya, sige. Anong gagawin mo? Anong natapos mo? May trabaho ka ba? And ito yung nakita natin na medyo naging rin. Siguro sabihin na natin na, it's not all naman. Pero hindi ito para sa lahat. Pero nakita ko na naging hindi rin magandang karanasan ng mga national team natin, especially coming here from the Cordilleras. They got to spend almost all of their lives sa national team na hindi na nakapag-aral, nalimutan na yung self-improvement. Yun siguro. Pero I'm sure na masaya naman sila kasi siyempre yun ang ginagawa nila eh.
So parang advice mo is find way.
Of course.
self-development.
Kaya siguro ito yung kasi nababalitaan ko noon pag yung ibang NSA, I will not mention some NSAs, no? Sa NSA kasi pag kukuha daw ng mga atleta dati, pag sabi ng atleta na mag-aaral, nagagalit sila. Kung gusto mo, it's either umalis ka sa NSA or mag-aral ka. Diba? Or, kasi ang gusto kasi ng ibang NSA, they will train 2 times a day, every day of the week, walang aral-aral, training lang. So, tama naman yun. Wala namang problema doon, di ba? Unfortunately, ang isang tao kasi they always seek for self-improvement.
Yes.
Kasi pag matanda na ang mga yan, hindi naman makakasuntok at sipa yan. So, ano nila? Where will they go? Di ba? Kaya yung iba, kaya ito yung nagustuhan ko rin dito sa kickboxing. What we do is we encourage our heads, we encourage our athletes to go and enroll. Kaya sa Tagaytay, Sir Clyde, we are in partner with the Tagaytay City College. Para siyang Benguet State University.
Nice.
So all our athletes are enrolled there. Gustong mag-aral, free. Walang binabayaran. So, kung habang nag-training, pwede silang lumaban abroad, pero still they are competing. They are still learning, studying.
At least may matatapos.
Yeah,
yung mga binabanggit mo kanina na nagtitrain in the university noon, they stop studying for a year.
Mostly, yes.
And then kung hindi lang nakapag-isip yung actually yung isa kasama naming graduate teacher siya pero SAP siya ngayon. Yung sabi niya noon is nuhang ko nga na panunot. Kung hindi ko naisip na mag-aaral ako, baka hanggang ngayon nandun pa ako. Sabi niya sa amin back in 2007. Eh buti na lang naisipan niyang umuwi at mag-aaral.
Yes.
At least may future siya ngayon.
Yung
Hindi ko na ano na yan ha. mga untold secrets yung
Kasi napansin ko rin yung kapatid ko dati.
Oo.
Nag-SEA Games siya naging national team yung utol ko yung...
Si Jay.
Si Jay. Nag-national team. Pero noong 2009 na Laos SEA Games noong 2009, afterwards, bigla umuwi sa bahay. Bakit? Matagis-kilakpay. Sabi, parang gano'n lang. Kaya, bigla ko napaisip, sayang yung ano nito Pero nung nakapag-aral na, nakapag-graduate ng criminology, naging part ng uniform
BGMP
personnel
na siya,
sa BGMP, I'm happy for that kasi, yun pala yung, dito mo makikita na kahit na, kaya ito yung sinasabi ko rin sa mga national team namin sa kickboxing. And I think, kahit may mga nakikinig sa atin or nanonood sa atin na national athletes, maganda pa rin yung may natapos kayo.
Tama.
Kasi after na when, alam mo na, habulin ka ng taon, or, I always say this to the national team or national athletes, hindi kayo forever na national team. Lahat tayo, we are not be here forever. So, saan kayo pupunta? Kung wala kayong degree or ano. Buti kung magaling kang negosyante, di ba?
Yes.
It's good. Pero most of the time, ganyan. Kaya yung mga national athletes natin, we always tell them that. And I'm happy naman, Coach, kasi yung ibang mga national team natin, kagaya ni Honorio Banario. Di ba? Aside, naging professional MMA. Imagine that. Ngayon, nasa amin pa rin hanggang ngayon.
Nasa team pa rin siya. Wow.
Still member of the national team. So imagine, sumasweldo sa national team. Tapos, kakukuha lang niya as a BGMP. So, yung mga ganyan.
Did you talk to him or parang...
No, actually, sabi ko nga, ano bang plano mo? Gusto pa naman maglaro, kaya hanggang ngayon, nagtitraining pa rin. Pero it's up to the NSA kung anong ano nila. Kasi depende sometimes depende sa oras niya.
Yeah.
Siyempre yung commitment, your commitment to the NSA also. Kung sabihin na, may training ganito, may laban na ganito, pwede ka ba? Pero yung time na hindi ka na pwede, most probably, kukuha na sila ng kapalit mo.
Kukuha na ng iba. Yeah. Shoutout sa'yo, The Rock.
Yes.
Waiting for the second round. Actually, nakakwentuhan ko rin siya dito.
Sa Region 2 na yata siya
Region 2, malayo na.
One of the most, humble guy or humblest? Napaka-humble na napaka-humble na atleta.
Going to kickboxing, you talk to me about kickboxing, what's that? Samahang kickboxing ng Pilipinas. And paano ito different sa yung kickboxing ba na napapanood namin sa K1 or ano yung mga games na nandito?
Ang SKP or Samahang Kickboxing ng Pilipinas, ito yung National Sports Association natin. So, meron tayong dalawang styles ng kickboxing dito sa SKP. We call it the ring sport and the tatami sport. Pero before that, ang SKP kasi, we are affiliated with the World Association of Kickboxing Organization or WACO. So, kung babasahin mo yung mga kickboxing history sa buong mundo, ang dami-daming mga international associations.
Yes.
Merong WACO at merong ding WKO, World Kickboxing Organization. Merong ding ISKA or ISKA, International Sports Kickboxing Organization. Marami yan. Aside from WACO. Pero bakit nasa WACO tayo? Kasi when we talk about the Olympic movement, especially in the Philippines, we also have the Olympic movements ng Pilipinas, going towards, siyempre, kahit ang mga national athletes kasi, ang gusto ng mga yan, they go to the Olympics. Yun lang naman yan
Yes.
So, we are very happy and glad na ang WACO, ang ating international federation, is recognized by the International Olympic Committee. So, ibig sabihin yan, that was in Tokyo Olympics in 2021. Kaya nung 2021, naging recognized yung ibig sabihin yan, Coach, anytime of the Olympic years later on, pwedeng maisama ang kickboxing.
Anytime.
Yes. Actually, nagkasabay sila na-recognize ni Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
In
When is the
2021.
next Olympic na kani? 26?
Next Olympics is in LA 2028 yata.
28, yeah.
Yes. Pero I heard, kasi nung 2028, they tried na ipasok ang kickboxing and they tried Muay Thai also. And they tried, pero tinanggal. Ayaw ng, depende kasi kuminsan sa host o Ang pinasok nila, lacrosse. Alam mo yung sport na lacrosse? Para siyang may netball na Meron siyang net, tapos parang pwede mo ma-shoot yung bola, parang kinakatch mo yung bola. That's lacrosse. And then, so, tinanggal yung dalawa. Pero they are pushing it to the next Olympics. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32.
32.
I think it's in Australia yata or ano. So,
Hopefully.
pero sayang din, di ba? Kaya sabi namin sa mga national team natin, kaya training lang kayo, pero hindi natin alam kung nandito pa kayo pagdating ng next Olympics na kasama yan. Kasi siyempre may tryouts yan, may World
Yes, of course,
Championship.
of course.
Pero yun yung kagandahan ng ng SKP. At least naka-align tayo doon sa from IOC, WACO, SKP. Kaya ang SKP actually ito ay yung WACO Philippines. Close and open ito yung WACO Philippines.
Wako Philippines.
And we have two sports, we have the ring sports and we have the tatami sports. Ang ring sport kasi meron siyang tatlo. We have the K1, low kick, and full contact. Lahat ng ito, they require full power and may knockout system dyan. Kaya yung napapanood natin sa TV na K1, almost parehas lang naman. It just so happen na siyempre yung napapanood natin, I think that's the professional one.
Professional one,
Walang
yes.
headgear,
Yes.
sila
Yes.
wakaw, di ba? Pero dito, may headgear, kaya amateur side. But ang difference lang nila, usually, yung mga legal target mo lang naman eh. Kaya
So let's start with the K1. K1 is all target.
Ang K1, together with, kasi tatlo yan, ang K1 saka low kick, ang target ng mga yan, above the knee. So,
Above the
you
knee.
start with the thigh hanggang sa ulo. Yon. Tapos, ang difference lang ng K1 saka low kick, may tuhod lang ang K1.
K1, I see.
Wala nga lang elbow, syempre.
Walang tuhod with clinch. Or...
Dati, meron tayong clinch na one hand, tapos binago yung rules, naging two hands, pwede. Pero isang tuhod lang. Tuhod,
tuhod lang.
and then break, pwede kayong sumuntok, and then hawak ulit, tuhod. Ganun. So one time lang, once na, isang tuhod lang.
If someone kicks the calf, it's not illegal.
In K1, pwede sa calf, pero sa low kick, hindi pwede. Ayan. Yun lang yung a little bit difference. Pero yung sweep, pwede ka mag-sweep dito sa may ankle.
I see.
Sweep. Pero yung kicking motion. Sa full contact naman, sa full contact na sa ring sport, kasi tatlo yan,
Yeah.
ang target mo is above the waist.
Above the waist.
Above the waist hanggang sa ulo. Yun. Pero siyempre, bawal sa likod.
I see.
Kaya nakapants, kaya ang uniform ng mga full contact, yun nakapantalon.
Nakapansa.
Kaya kung mapapansin mo sa mga old movies dati, ng may mga kickboxer,
I see Don Wilson. Yun
nakapants
yung-
sila.
oh.
Yes, kasi ang kickboxing ni na Don Wilson, na Jet Orquidez, yung
Yes.
WKA, World Kickboxing Association. WKA, parang counterpart din niya ng WACO.
Yeah.
Kasi ang WKA, it was created in 1976. Ang WACO, created in 1977. Kaya medyo mas nauna pa ngayon WKA. Just so happened siguro na ang WKA, ang WACO, WAKO, sila lang yung first siguro na nakapag-submit sa IOC ng recognition siguro.
Siguro.
Kaya nagawa nila ng gano'n.
Oo. Medyo din yun mahirap yung larong yun because you cannot kick high above the waist all
Kaya
the time.
magaling dyan yung mga
Mapapagod ka.
taekwondo.
Taekwondo, yes.
Kaya sa ngayon Sir Clyde, yung sa mga for competitions internationally in Europe or in World Championship in Kickboxing, nakikita ko magagaling sa full contact or kahit sa tatami, yung mga dito lang sa taas yung mostly galing sa taekwondo, galing sa ITF, galing sa World Taekwondo. Kasi high kicker sila.
Mabilis yung paan nila. Doon sa tatami, ano yung laro doon?
Sa tatami naman we have the only difference between the tatami and the is the power. Sa tatami kasi you can only give, usually they call it 50% power, pero I don't call it 50%. I call it what do you call it? Yung
Controlled strike.
parang ganyan, mas controlled kasi hindi mo na mabilang kung 50 yan o 60.
Yeah. Wala namang later, ano?
Pero at least parang nandoon ka lang. Ibig sabihin, huwag malakas. Huwag ding masyadong mahina. So, controlled power siya. And then, we also have 4 events na sinasalihan sa tatami sports.
Oh.
Ang tatami naman, nilalaro sa tatami or sa mats.
Sa mats, yeah.
Sa open mats. So, we have the kick light, we have the point fighting, and we have the light contact, and we have the forms. Yun. So, forms, para siyang mga
Wushu Taulo din.
parang gano'n, may taulo sila, may ano. Pero ang forms kasi ng wako, kasi if you look at the history of wako kasi it all came from the karate style. Kaya meron silang tinatawag na hard style and soft style. Kaya pag mag-form ka ng wako forms, usually it's a combination of all. Para siyang freestyle ba?
I see.
Pero pag sa hard style ka or yung musical form, meron tayong tinatawag na musical form with music, you perform with music. You do it with using some karate moves or taekwondo moves. Yun ang hard style. Ang soft style naman nila, with the kung fu moves, wushu taolo moves, mga ganyan.
So there is a preset pattern pala na sinusunod sa wako.
Pero wala silang standard form.
Oh.
Nakagaya ni wushu or ni karate. Kasi ni karate, we have the yanidan, or ni taekwondo, meron silang standard form. Pero sa ano kasi, sa wako, walang standard. Basta importante, gawin mo lang ito lang yung mga bawal na gawin, ito lang yung mga pwede mong gawin.
I see, okay.
So you create your own
You create your own
yes.
form. Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, freestyle. Pero meron kang mga susundin lang na requirements.
Requirements,
Tapos
yes.
oras. Yun ang forms natin. They also use the different weapons. They also use music and not music. Yun ang forms. Then the three naman, 'di ba sa ring, meron tayong tinatawag na full contact.
Full contact, yeah.
The difference between full contact, ang hindi siya difference. Anong tawag doon? Ang kabaliktaran naman niya sa tatami is yung light contact. Light contact. Full contact sa ring, light contact sa tatami.
Same targets.
Yes, same target pero less power.
Less power. Yeah.
Same uniform, pero sa ring kasi medyo naka-shirtless yung mga lalaki. Pero sa naman, still naka-pants pa rin yan, pero may
upper garment.
may sando sila, may yun lang. So with the headgear syempre. Same target pa rin, pero light lang yung Sa kick light naman, ang kabaliktaran naman niya sa ring is yung low kick. Ang low kick naman, pwede parang sa K1, pwede kang sumipa sa baba, thigh kick hanggang sa ulo. Same as true with kick light. Pero kaya naka-short sila eh. Pero yun nga lang, still, yung power ng mo, at least 50% or controlled power.
Controlled, I see.
Yun. Yun ang light contact, yun ang kick light, at yun ang forms. Yung isa, yung point fighting, ito yung naman, ito
I
naman
like
yung...
the point fighting.
Ito naman yung itinuturo ngayon sa pinapasok natin sa Department of Education. Kasi sa DepEd, usually they don't like yung daw eh.
It's dangerous, kicking and punching.
Nung pinasok namin, masyadong delikado ganito. So, we rely on the point fighting. Ang point fighting naman, para siyang karate. Para siyang taekwondo. I don't know yung pero pinakamalapit kasi yung style ng karate na
Karate, yes.
one hit,
Yes.
stop, they give you score. Parang yung arnis ngayon, di ba? Pag yung arnis ngayon, strike, pag nakatama ka, stop, isang puntos. So same as true with the point fighting. Kasi ang point fighting, parang puntos-puntos lang.
So that is really safe for
Yeah,
kids.
of course. Very, very safe.
Very, very safe.
Oh. Kaya meron tayong point fighting in all different ages sa wako. Sa wako rules, may 7 to 8. Tapos may, pati sa masters, may point fighting din.
Ay, sige, sali ako doon.
Yes.
At least,
Kaya sa national championship, usually, we also have point fighting sa seniors. We also have point fighting sa juniors, sa children, ganyan.
And ano yung mga, that's that. Yung sabi mo kanina, yung naipasok nyo is point fighting. So, most probably ba, makakalaro na yung mga estudyante ng DepEd next school year or?
Ang style ng DepEd kasi ngayon, ito yung natutunan ko sa kanila when we were, kasi nung time na nag-decide kami na ipasok itong kickboxing sa DepEd, naalala ko yung ginawa namin sa, sa Muay Thai dati. Kasi actually,
Until
hindi
now.
nyo na itatanong, isa ako sa mga unang pumunta sa Muay Thai dati when I was still the president of Muay Thai in Baguio. We went to, ako pa ngayon nag-voice over noon sa Pumunta kami sa national office. They submitted all the papers and all. Pero ewan ko pa kung bakit sila hindi na bumalik noon. Hindi sila Coach Edsel. There was a time na hindi na sila bumalik. Kasi may mahiningi lang sa kanila na number of coaches sa different regions. Ilan, that was way back 2017 or 18.
So that was the time that you were going places, coaching,
Yes.
parang nag-ano ka na yung, parang coach training, parang ganun, di ba?
I think nung 2018 yon kasi I still have the video of my own. Ako pa yung nag-voice over nun. Yung ano nila. Pero hindi naman yata nila nasundan kasi lumipat na ako ng kickboxing in 2019. Dito na ako nag-focus. Kaya di ko na alam kung anong nangyari. Pero pagdating dito, parang siyempre nakikita ko naman na nilalaro sa lower meets, dito lang sa atin.
Sa atin.
Pero wala sa different regions. So sabi ko, paano magiging palarong pambansa kung wala sa different regions? Siyempre, sasabihin ng ibang region, wala kaming Muay Thai, wala namang yan. Kaya sabi ko, try natin yung sa taas naman, pababa. So, we sent letter to the national office. Tinanong namin anong kailangan nila, anong other requirements. So, when we went there, pinabalik kami. We submitted everything na kailangan nila with all the videos and documentation na kailangan nila. Kaya doon nag-start. So, sabi nila, sa ngayon kasi, ang style ng DepEd daw, before you can become a regular sport, you start with an exhibition. Kailangan mag-start ka sa an exhibition sport. And then, magiging demo sport ka. And then, magiging regular sport ka.
Is there a time requirement for you to become a demo sport?
For the exhibition sport, at least once.
At least once.
So, in 2025, kickboxing became an exhibition sport in Palarong Pambansa. 2025 sa Ilocos Norte. Ngayong 2026, naging demo.
Demo. I see. Okay.
For 2027, we requested for a regularization. And that's what we are waiting until now. Bakit kami kailangang mag-request? Kasi yun ang sabi nila. Ang style kasi ngayon, you need to request. You need to request. Hindi yung kung nag-demo ka ngayon, ibig sabihin niyan is ilalaro na naman kayo ngayong kasi demonstration sport pa lang kayo. So, you request para ma-approvean ng board natin, then maging malay natin maging regular or
Regular, yeah.
Pero there's walang kasiguruduhan kung magiging regular na siya agad. Pero sa amin naman, kung hindi man gawing regular yan, at least
Nandun siya as
maging
demo sport
play.
pa
Oo.
rin. Oo.
Kaya sana, we are hoping na sana, ilaro sana sa mga regional meets natin. That's the time na last week pumunta ako sa regional natin, they're still waiting for the memo daw na kailangan may memo from the national na kasali talaga yung kickboxing. Sabi ko, okay. So, we'll wait for that.
We'll wait for that.
Pero sana nga,
While waiting, that's the time also na, so are you the one or you have mga kasama na nag-initiate ng mga, mga invitationals na?
Ako. mostly ako. Ako lang naman yung iba. Ako naman, pero karamihan kasi ako. Pero pinag-uusapan namin, pinag-meetingan namin. Pag dito kasi sa CAR, ako yung regional coordinator sa CAR. And then we have regional championship kasi 4. We have the Northern Luzon Championship. We have the NCR, South and Central Luzon Championship. Isa lang yon. And then we have the Visayas Championship and then Mindanao Championship. Ako lahat lang gumagawa ng iba niyan. Ito yung trabaho ko talaga dito sa NSA.
Naglaro yung pamangkin ko doon sa katapos lang nung summer na to. Sa Tagaytay.
Yes.
Yung Kilayon.
Doon sa ako yung gumawa noon Ako nung gumawa ng technical guidelines. Pero syempre, in terms of creating all the events, NSA, buong team kami yan.
Buong team, I see.
We have all the
So while waiting na maging na bumaba yung memo na yan for...
Pero yun nga sabi ko, sir, maganda na while waiting sana na bumaba yung memo. Why not?
Prepare.
Laruin na lang natin dito sa district meet natin, sa provincial
District meet,
meet.
sa provincial meet, yes.
Kasi ang nangyari kasi last school year, 25-26, kaya sa Agusan, ang nangyari dyan, inantay din nila yung bumaba yung memo. Walang binaba ng memo ang central office. Nagbaba sila ng memo last, we sent the letter June. We received a reply July. Pero letter kasi yun, na approve na yung nyo. Pero, in the condition na it will all be gastos ng NSA.
Wow!
Diba? So, kami naman, dahil gusto namin, okay, sige. Pero ang gagastosan ng NSA, technical officials, airfare papunta sa Agusan, yung lahat ng uniform, kasi hindi lang magbibigay yung DepEd ng uniforms kasi nga demo. Okay, sige, walang problema. So, ginastusan lahat ng NSA yan. Pero yung mga athletes, dapat ang gagastos sa mga yan,
Region, yeah.
Unfortunately, hindi naman nagastusan lahat ng mga athletes in some of the regions kasi ang rason nila, wala nga raw sila sa budget. Hindi nasama sa budget. I understand naman kasi wala ngang memorandum na bumaba from the central office na kasama ito. Although alam nila, kasi we have been there meeting together with them na it just so happen na hindi nagbaba kasi ng memo itong kaya wala silang legal basis, wala silang black and white. Maintindihan naman natin. Kaya ang ginawa ng ibang mga coaches from CAR, and doon namin pinush din sa kanila na try yung yun lang kasi mangyayari dyan, you can create your own team as a Cordillera team, pero on your own expense na. Pero of course, you have to talk to the regional office. Pinayagan naman sila. Pero yun nga lang kasi, wala na kasing regional championship yan for CAR. Kasi tapos na yung Karaa.
Yes.
Pero actually, even before the Karaa, alam na namin na approve. Wala nga lang talaga
yung
memo. Ayun ulit yung inaantay natin ngayon. Kaya we wrote to the national office, please bring the memo. If we are approved, please let everybody knows para maganda. Ay, even the technical guideline binigay namin para kasi we cannot blame the region naman or even the division kasi yun din yung gusto nila eh.
Yeah, of course. And then, ito talagang for para legal at official. Nakakano.
Kaya the same actually, sir, with the jiu-jitsu. Ganyan din. Actually, tama yung sinabi mo na very safe ang jiu-jitsu, especially na sa mga kids. Maganda yung sport. Actually, ngayon nga, may Philippine team na tayo ng MMA. May Asian Games na yan, ang MMA. Ang jiu-jitsu, isa yan sa mga pinaka-core or integral part ng MMA.
Yeah.
Ang gawin lang nila, the NSA should go to start with the letter. Start with the one piece of letter, siyempre.
Yeah.
And then,
sino bang mga nandun sa NSA ng
ang alam mo, ang National Sports Association ng Jiu-Jitsu is yung Federation of Jiu-Jitsu. Parang FPJJJ or JJFP, parang ganyan.
Siguro yung mga nasa Manila, ang
sila.
Aguilar.
Hindi, si Sir Alvin Aguilar, hindi siya sa Jiu-Jitsu, siya ang presidente ng wrestling. Presidente siya ng Wrestling Association of the Philippines. Pero ang Jiu-Jitsu, sina Sir Camphouse.
Hopefully.
Si Ali Sulit. Tama, si Sir Ali Sulit ang presidente niyan. Kung gusto nilang may samay sa DepEd, sila dapat yung unang mag-initiate.
You have to write. And yung maganda yung sinabi mo na you start from the top na lang diretso.
Pero, they can always hear naman your side. Halimbawa, sa mga grassroots, as a teachers. Maganda siguro, you can write them. You can write the NSA. Is there a possibility that, kasi walang mag-push sa NSA, wala naman silang gagawin eh. Kasi yung ibang NSA kasi sometimes they say na, okay na tayo sa national team natin, okay na tayo dito sa They don't think about the grassroots eh.
Yeah.
Pero kung kayo na nasa grassroots, you think na para maganda na may jiu-jitsu kasi we also have, you can write them. President, we are from DepEd CAR and we represent the is there a possibility for the federation to, di ba?
Yeah.
Partner with DepEd para masama sa palarong pambansa.
Yeah. We are still, in the DepEd side of things, we are still trying to adjust because of what happened here. We changed the ways, the division of the quarters per quarter per school year. It became 3 terms, and then inside that 3 terms, there's that instructional block and so on and so forth. During doon sa instructional block na yun, hindi kayo pwedeng pwedeng ma-disturb yung class. Kaya inaano namin, paano natin ilalagay yung intramurals, yung district meet, yung Karaa meet, yun. Parang nangangapa pa rin, actually, tayo kung paano tayo papasok doon. But then, doon sa mga trainings ng bata siguro is, yan, talagang magsasacrifice si teacher na morning and afternoon. Yun lang yun.
After class talaga siguro.
After class talaga.
And I think your end of term, especially ngayong September, malamang baka doon yung gawin yung mga district meet.
And then hindi lang sports ang lalabas doon eh. Kasi may mga science, mga English. Ayun, halo-halo. And then if you are in a small school, parang lahat ng trabaho sasaluin ni teacher. Kaya nakakaano rin, medyo hectic.
Pero kaya nyo yan.
Nangangapa. But then, yeah.
Scheduling siguro.
Scheduling, right. So, ibig sabihin, meron ulit sa palaro ang kickboxing. Okay.
Yes, I will say 80% kasi the 20% I'm waiting for the 80 to 90.
Kung hindi siya official na sport, demo sports pa rin.
Demo
Pero
sport pa
meron
rin.
at meron yan.
pa rin, oo. Kaya maganda pa rin hanggang ngayon. Starting now, I request all the coaches and you may start training kasi yung sa Agusan, we have two regions na sinuportahan ng region nila. Nagpadala sila ng palarong pambansa delegates. We have the Region 6 and Region 8. Kasi ang Region 6, meron silang meron kompleto uniform ng mga athletes nila. Fully supported by their region. So, talagang delegation talaga. So sabi ko, sir, paano po kayo? Kasi itong iba, halimbawa, yung car, wala sila sa regional meet. Walang hindi nila Sir, kasi we anticipated na sabi nila, we anticipated na kickboxing is going to be competed in that. Kasi yun ang sabi ng aming RSO. Tama, kasi kasama namin yung RSO nila nung mga meeting, sina Sir Madaing. So we anticipated, sabi nila. So we look for the technical guidelines. So nilaro na namin sa aming regional meet. Pero wala pa naman pong memo from the central office. Sir, yung region namin yung nag-memo. So your region can always send a memo o sasabihin sa inyo na, per division, you can, pwede niyong laruin ito. Pero again, it's still,
sports club ninyo.
Still the call of your region. Pero ganoon kaya, may team na yung, may alam na ng Region 6. Same as true with the Region 8.
Ang maganda doon kasi is, prepared na yung mga athlete.
Tama.
Yeah, prepared na yung mga athlete. Hindi na sila mga ngapa na, because as an athlete, if you go there the first time, talagang sasabali mo tatiriknam. Iba-iba yung mo doon. Kaya, once na na-experience mo na, mas may confidence ka na to join the competition again. What's the difference ng mga and ano yung parang difference ng yung mga nasa DepEd Sports and then meron tayong batang Pinoy ulit na
okay.
na nalalaro. Parang duplication, parang redundant kumbaga
Well, for the for the DepEd palarong pambansa kasi, this is exclusively for students enrolled in any secondary schools, not just DepEd but that includes private schools.
Yeah.
Pero sa Batang Pinoy naman, it also caters to the out-of-school youth. It also caters to the out-of-school youth. And pwede nilang baguhin yung edad. Kagaya ngayon, dati we have hanggang 17 years old. Ang DepEd ngayon, basta high school ka, di ba? Or siyempre at least nasa 17.
Yeah.
Pero for the Batang Pinoy ngayon, binabaan nila ng edad. So it's from 8 years old hanggang 15 years old. So tinanggal yung 16, 17 or hanggang 18. Pero sa DepEd, pag sa edad, parehas yung edad from elementary hanggang sa 17 yata.
Yes.
At least tapos importante enrolled ka sa school. For the Batang Pinoy, you are not enrolled pero pwede kang makapaglaro.
Ayun pala. So at least naka-cater.
Tapos it is run by the Philippine Sports Commission. Pero yung yung DepEd, it's not run by the Philippine Sports Commission. And then some sports naman doon kasi sa Batang Pinoy, wala siya sa DepEd sports. So it's not really that duplication of sport din kasi some sports are not there.
Anyway, ang nakita kong parang practice doon na maganda is we have parang may novice and then advanced category, Yung nakita ko na isang doon, parang magandang i-adapt sana. Sa DepEd Sport, makikita mo sometimes, halimbawa sa taekwondo, pag DepEd Sports yan, maghaharap yung black belt and white belt. medyo delikado.
Yun lang sa yata. Ewan ko how they do it in other sport Pero in kickboxing, what we do kasi, we don't have the advanced or novice kasi basta nasa age bracket, nasa category nila. And especially pag sa palarong pambansa, all we thought is pagdating mo doon, talagang
experience ka na.
Pero yun lang siguro sa mga lower meets. Kung saan kayo kung talagang Kaya nga sabi ko, kaya sa akin, ito yung reason dati na especially if it's that, if that is a national, if that is a combat sport, hindi pwedeng i-train mo lang yan ng 2 weeks
Yun sinasabi ko rin.
pagdating ng competition, meron at merong bata, sabihin natin na kahit sabihin mong district meet, merong bata na gusto maglaro ng nakapaglaro na yan sa advanced na, especially na age bracket yan.
Yes.
Parang sa taekwondo, parang may na yan, mas mataas na yung belt. Hindi naman pwedeng sabihin mo na hindi pwedeng maglaro yung bata na yan kasi pasok naman sa category, pasok din naman sa kaya maganda pa rin, you have to train him.
Preparation.
Prepare them for how many months?
Hindi yung bukas maglalaro. Yun nga yung sabi ko, kaya hindi ko alam kung narinig ng coach. Sabi ko, umuwi na lang kayo, matulog na lang kayo. Kaysa ngayon kayo magti-training, anong benefits ang makukuha, anong gain mo ang makukuha mo doon? Sasakit lang ang katawan mo. Umuwi ka na lang, matulog ka na lang. Yun ang ko kasi parang, yun din yung parang nakikita ko sometimes that we understand in a way because kung sino naman kasi sometimes yung sinasabi mo kanina, pinaghawak ka ng basketball, hindi ka marunong mag-basketball. Yun. Yun. And pinahawak sa'yo yung sports, wala kang alam na sports. Naiintindihan natin
Siguro dyan pumapasok yung halimbawa, some teachers, they don't know the sport, pinapahawak. Siguro understandable naman yan kasi especially na sa school setting kasi kailangan. Pero tingin ko, that's the time kasi na kailangan the school or even the district or even the province should get a trainer.
Yeah.
Yun naman yung kailangan.
Na-separate.
Yes. Kasi okay, sabihin na natin, gagaya ko or kagaya mo sir, martial artist tayong dalawa. We know how to teach this one.
Yeah.
Pero I don't have time to
Right.
We don't have time to, kasi yung binigay na trabaho sa'yo sa school, ikaw yung mag-get dito, yung mag-ganyan. Wala ka ng time para magturo. Pero if you have a trainer at school na yun lang yung kasama mo, partner mo na pwede mong bigyan ng instruction, pwede siyang ito lang yung gagawin niya, trainer. Kasi hindi naman siya teacher And I see this one na ginagawa ng ibang provinces dito sa Cordillera. It's not just Cordillera. In fact, kumuha sila ng mga trainers nila, especially pag in preparation for regional meets already. Kumuha sila ng trainer for the province, for their division. Remember Apayao, for example lang. Way back 2016 yata o 14.
Was that the time na naging second sila?
Yes, yes. Kasi ang Apayao talagang they invest on their trainers.
So it means it is effective.
Yes. And alam mo kung ang irony dyan, ang kinukuha nilang mga trainers, taga Benguet, taga Baguio.
Yeah.
Kasi imagine mo, one of our friend in Wushu, sabi ko, trainer siya ng Apayao. Sumasahod siya ng 20,000 monthly. Free food, free billeting, free pero yun, ang trabaho lang niya, mag-train lang ng atleta.
Mag-train siya.
In preparation for karaa. Gasa mo din ako. Pero yung trainer natin, pero dito sa Benguet, wala pang trainer noon Pero dito sa Benguet, kung sino yung nakuha na coach, sila lang mag-train sa kanila. Wala, siyempre teacher yan. Walang sahod sa training. Ang sweldo mo, yung sweldo mo lang sa teacher mo.
Yes.
Pero wala kang sahod sa trainer. Wala kang
Ibang skill set yun.
Yun.
Yan.
Yun ang sinasabi natin na we don't have trainers. Kaya nung may time nung na-introduce ko kay Sir Lumang, sabi ko, Sir, look at what Apayao is doing. Why don't we get a trainer? Para okay naman. Kaya ngayon, medyo gumaganda ang Benguet kasi in some sports, kumukuha na rin sila ng trainer. Natututo na rin.
Yeah.
Yes. Kaya kuminsan, it is paid by the pero yun nga lang kasi parang contractual for 2 months, 3 months.
2 months, of course, yeah.
Paid by it's either the division or sometimes with the paid by the province. Pero I think hindi lahat ng sport ganoon parang namimili kung anong sport.
Kung sino ang yung may may network na
Actually, marami tayong magagaling na trainers dito sa atin.
Yeah.
Pinapay-rate nga sa ibang lugar
Yun nga yung irony na sinasabi mo na parang sa bagay kung nakikita naman it's a learning experience sa mga iba. Kung nakita na maganda palang gawin natin ito and then hopefully they will do it. Yun nga lang parang nangangapa talaga tayo.
Yeah.
Sa 3-term school year na ito. As a coach and a trainer, ano yung parang pinakamagandang practice na pwede mong ma-share sa mga nagko-coach at nagtitrain din ng sports na ito?
Well, especially in combative sports siguro, number one is consistency.
Consistency.
Hindi pwedeng hindi pwedeng kung ano yung okay naman yung paiba-iba yung tinuturo, pero depende kasi kung ano yung tinuturo mo eh. Kaya ako sinabing consistency kasi if you don't become very consistent in what you are doing, especially sa training program mo, kagaya sabi mo, ito yung gagawin, tapos biglang naiba. Diba? Biglang naiba yung gagawin nyo. So, nawawala yung focus ng bata, nawawala yung program niya. Pangalawa, kailangan adaptive. Ibig sabihin yan, kung may bago, nakikita mo sa halimbawa, you have to study also the other teams, especially in, kung national team ako, syempre, I have to study the other trainings na ginagawa ng ibang bansa.
Yes.
Para makapag-cope up tayo, baka yung training mo long time ago na.
Pang 1970s.
Yes. So the same is true with the grassroots program. Hindi na mawala yan, grassroots program. Kung anong training mo sa district ninyo, you also need to adapt other training methods, other methodology na pwede. And then sa grassroots kasi, medyo iba-iba yung style ng mga atleta dyan.
Yeah.
May advanced, may middle, may beginner. So give them the training that they need also during in that particular time. Kasi kung hindi mo i-adapt kung ano yung possible na training, sila, kumbaga sa heterogeneous, halo-halo ba yun?
Yes.
Halo-halo, naku, wala na. It will be very difficult for you na mag-improve yung atleta mo.
Doon ako mas mahirap mag-train sa grassroots, di ba? Kaysa sa
Yes, kasi sa national team, given na lahat ang mga yan eh. Kumbaga, karagado na lahat. Polishing na lang, techniques, ganyan.
Yeah. Pero din sa talagang nakikita mo yung needs niya, nakikita mo yung iba-iba. Mahirapan kang mag-address with the short time you have. Kaya yung tinitingnan ko noon, sa Sabla, nagtitrain ako ng Mankayan athletes. Kitan tayo, managiti ko. So tama yung sinabi mo, talagang kailangan din mag-adapt.
Kaya, aside from that, syempre, last siguro, from consistency, kailangan maging adaptive. At pangatlo, don't stop learning.
Right.
Don't stop learning even sa coach ka, kung ano yung pinakamagaling na coach. You need to keep on learning also. Kasi hindi pwedeng you should always be one step ahead of your athletes. What I mean is, kasi merong atleta sa'yo na mas magaling lumaban talaga eh.
Yeah.
Walang problema dyan. It's always like that naman. Kasi Pero pagdating sa pagtuturo, there are some athletes na when they teach, you're always better than them.
Yes.
Akala nila madaling magturo. Hindi. Yung pagkawak mo nga lang ng pads, okay yan eh. Pero in terms of ang coaching kasi very wide, di ba?
Yeah.
Hindi yung parang magte-train ka lang ng Kaya dapat they should always continue study. Learning about their craft also.
Yeah, matagal tayo sa martial arts. Baka hindi ko lang ma-vocalize. We spent parang half or maybe whole of our life doing martial arts. Ano yung mga benefits sa'yo para yung mga nakikinig maraman naman nila? Mga naging benefits ng being a martial arts practitioner and trainer, teacher?
Siguro as when I was still teaching, as a teacher and then at the same time coaching, you get to know the two sides of the students.
Yeah.
Kasi syempre you have the students inside the classroom and then you have athletes outside of the classroom. So you get to know them. Pag teacher ka lang kasi sa loob ng isang classroom, you don't have any opportunity to coach. You will only learn or you will only know them kung sino sila bilang isang estudyante.
Yeah.
Tama naman yon kasi there are some students na talagang hindi rin athletic, di ba?
Yeah.
So you get to know. Pero there are some students that you get to know more pag nag-train sila outside, especially sa pagiging athletes nila. And you get to know na some of them are talagang medyo nahihirapan sa academics, pero they are doing good on their athletics.
Yeah.
Kaya as a teacher, you need to adjust also on what you are going to do with them. Kaya nga meron tayo maganda ngayon kasi we have yung on how you're going to give grades yata sa mga athletes o
Yeah, right.
I don't know if we are doing that, pero merong gano'n na ginagawa. Pangalawa, siguro, isang sa akin din bilang isang coach, sabihin na natin, is it gives us more confidence din sa sarili natin. Kasi there are times alam mo, when if only I have, parang if we can go back in time, I can always say na, anong pipiliin mo na gagawin? Sabi sa akin, maybe I can always want to go back and become a world champion also.
Yeah.
Di ba? Parang ganun ba? Yung you can always go back and then do it once more. What went wrong? Ano nangyari sa akin? Bakit hindi ko nakuha yung ginawa ni Joshua Pasio?
Yeah.
Why did I not become Edward Fulay? Mga ganyan. So ulitin natin, what went wrong? Para ano ba? Para you can achieve something that you did not achieve. Pero, still thinking about it, baka hindi talaga para sa'yo. So, what God puts you through is that you are not champion on your chosen profession, but you build champions.
You build champion.
Yan siguro. Kumbaga, tayo na lang siguro yung tagagawa ng champion.
Which you did naman in the grassroots levels.
I'm hoping na ganun yung I'm hoping na
yeah.
ganun yung naitulong natin kasi we are not naman eh. I mean, sa akin kasi we speak for results, hindi pwedeng kaya yung iba kasi sabi ko sa iyo sir kanina, consistency.
Consistency.
They start coaching and then afterwards naumada, embati na jobing.
Yeah.
Kaya yung bata lumipat na lang sa iba or nagbirok din at dumapa. Kasi when you start something, you need to para may goal kayo, bigyan mo sila ng goal or vision.
It's iba pa rin kasi yung if you take it as your passion, di ba?
Yeah.
Or as compared to yung iba na they are looking at it as just a job that you have to do. Parang in your case, it's your passion. Eh. And for those who are looking at this coaching in combat sports and passionately do to yan, consistency, be adaptive, continue learning. Yan. Any other message pa sa mga coaches, athletes natin?
Okay, sa mga coaches natin, continue doing what you're doing. Always be patient with your athletes. Always be patient. And then, lagi nating isipin na yung ginagawa natin, it's not just for us, but also for the benefit ng ating mga atleta. No? And I hope, beyond hope na we are also making making a difference sa mga lives ng ating mga atleta. Because alam niyo mga athletes natin, pag when they grow up, they become professional enough.
Yeah.
They will never forget you. They will always say hi. Kasi you can, that means you become part of their success. You become part of their life already. Kahit na tumanda na tayo, nandiyan na tayo sa
Yeah.
they will always come back to you and thank you. They will always thank you. So mga atleta naman, never ever forget where you came from.
Right.
Okay? Always acknowledge those people na kasi wala kayo ngayon sa kinatatayuan nyo pag hindi dahil sa mga coaches nyo, sa mga teachers nyo, sa mga trainers nyo. Kahit na job straight lang yung naituro sa'yo niyan, that is a very, very basic pero yun ang kanyang naitulong sa'yo. So always be grateful. Always be grateful and always be respectful to your coaches. Ayun.
Yeah. And we've been talking for 2 hours now.
2 hours na ba yun?
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Coach
Thank you for inviting me, Sir
Bryan
Clyde.
You find any inspiration in this we have done, and you have done your noble part.
El Maestro Speaks Podcast.